celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, what's happening, everybody, man? We got the boy SK in the building, man. First things first, man, before we start the show, if y'all are not subscribed to Purple and Skull, because we about to turn up on that channel too as the season starts to get closer, the draft starts to get closer. So it's pinned. Make sure you go subscribe, man. Facts. Now.
Yeah, tomorrow. We about to get it cracking tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, by the way, that intro is dope, rap. That intro's dope. I be wanting the gritty. I was over here wanting the gritty before we went live.
You see
I'm
that?
Feeling that. I'm feeling that.
Oh man, appreciate that. It's crazy. Like I did that song. I did that song. That song's like 5 years old, man. That's when I was a rapper, man, in my days. You know what I'm saying? When I was a little rapper.
See, I see when you put shades on, man, you know it's about to get cracking tonight.
Oh man, you already know, man. You know what I mean? It's Kirk proving year night, man. So you know, and look, y'all, SK, he's a little like, I mean, he's okay with moving off of Kirk, y'all, but you know what I mean, he sticks up for him a little more than the average triple P. I mean,
I'm fair.
If that's what you want to call it, he's fair. All right, y'all. He's fair. If that's what you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, first of all, man, let me do my shout outs real quick before we get it popping up in there, man. We got Skull Mafia. You already know. He said, prove it deal for a 12-year vet about to be 35. Exactly. Bob, he's already proved he can't get it done. Exactly, man. We ain't got to talk no more. He said, how many prove it years does Kirko need? LOL. I don't know. Shout out, Bob, man. We got Ryan in the building. Appreciate you, man. Dylan, catching this from the jump. Let's go. Tap in. You already know, Dylan. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We got Jason in the building, man. Appreciate you, man. Have the cold Red Skull alert. And we got McAndrews, Evening Purple Faithful. Appreciate y'all. We got 17 people in the building. Make sure hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel that's pinned in the comments, Purple and Skull Media. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. We need that. I'm going to be watching, man. We got what? Where we at over there, SK? We at 203? Where we at? Like 203. I think we got like 203, man. We gotta make sure we get that thing up tonight. You feel me? Now SK done froze up already. Now this is why SK was doing a show on his channel and he wound up freezing up. His Wi-Fi is going crazy. But the good thing is, hey, look, rap going up. Oh, there you go. See ya. All right, man. Hey, see, we were gonna keep it a little PG when SK's in the building, anyways. But you know what? We just gonna have to hold it down, man. We just gonna have to hold it down. All right, peasy. Just gonna have to hold it down right now. But man, how y'all doing tonight, man? How y'all doing? Y'all let me know how y'all doing, man. Drop a skull in the chat, man. Let's go, man, because it's about to get stupid. Y'all already know I'm about to talk my smack. Y'all already know I'm finna talk my smack, bro. Like, that's a fact. Let me just do something real quick. And we about to get right into this because we got to talk about this. It don't get much better than this. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. It really don't. Hold up, man. Let's play some we gotta play some background music for Kirk's funeral, man. All right. So let me start reading these, man. Doing good. All right, what's up, Joker in the building, man? Yogi in the building, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Let me read this, Brandon, with the big comment. Let's see. Is it a big thing? Is it a bad thing or a good thing if we are going to keep Harrison Smith, since we have not heard anything since the report of us leaning towards releasing him? I mean, honestly, like, I feel like if we get rid of Harrison Smith, then that means we hitting the reset button. At least a soft reset. You know what I'm saying? At least a soft reset. That's a fact. I mean, it ain't no more like to talk about after that. You know what I mean? But hey, look here, man. Hey, Kirko. We got something for you, man. Go sit on that curb right there, man. We're gonna get right with you. All right, look, check this out. Kirk Cousins. The Vikings, they are not talking about an extension. Now, that says a lot. You know what I mean? The first thing it says is you are about to be a 12-year vet. You had a decent season last year, but guess what? Like, you're still not good enough. You feel me? Like, you're still not good enough, bro. Like, that's the facts. Like, you're still not good enough. You know what I mean? Now, do y'all remember at the combine when Kwesi said, yeah, we know we got a quarterback, Kirk Cousins. He's good. You know what I mean? He forgot to mention he's good, but he's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? He's not good enough. That's the point. And extending him, we gonna ship him to San Francisco, man. Like, Kirk need to go to San Francisco, man. Like, straight up. Kirk need to go to San Francisco, man. Like, go to San Fran. Because at the end of the day, bro, like, we don't need you over here. Oh, SK joining back in. We gonna see how long he lasts, man. We gonna
this is my last chance, bro. This is my last. After this, I'm tapping out for the night. I hate this.
It looked like it's working good right now, though. It looked like it's working good, man.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Let me knock on wood, man.
Yeah,
I see I see the chat is popping already after these.
Oh man, the chat be popping, man. The chat be popping over here, man. But you know what? When the chat pop over here, man, it's a bunch of, you know, Kirk need to get the hell up out of here. You know, regular shit.
Yeah, I forgot this is the Great Hate podcast.
Oh, you already know, man. You already know, man. Somebody got to do it, man. You know, hey, leave it up to the Purple Gang, man. We got to do it over here, man. You know what I mean? Like, somebody got to damn do it. You know,
hey, everybody has their own opinion. We just all want the same thing at the end of the day. We all want a Super Bowl, man.
Yeah, and why you here, SK, let me ask you, right? Because there was a podcast that SK did on Purple and Skull Media. Y'all can go watch it. This was probably, I would have to say, maybe like a week and a half ago. He did a podcast show, and he was saying, like, man, we need to extend Kirk before the Daniel Jones deal gets dropped. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, I text you in the group chat. I said, although I don't agree with you, good show, but there's no way in hell I'm agreeing with that.
Well, that's if you were planning on extending Kirk Cousins, anyways. That's what my main point was. If we're gonna extend Kirk Cousins, do it before Daniel Jones gets his deal, because Daniel Jones got what, 40 mil per year, right? 40 to 42 mil per year, somewhere along those lines. So it wasn't me necessarily saying we need to go out there and we need to give Kirk an extension right now because Kirk needs to be our quarterback for the next 3 to 5 years. I said we need to go get that to save us some money if we are planning on extending him. The thing is, I mean, after a few days, you start looking at Kwesi and KLC like, wait a minute. Usually an extension for, you know, a player like your quarterback is usually the first thing you do to save some cap space. And we didn't do that. So I think Kwesi and KLC had other plans, and it's coming down to either they're going to let Kirk play out his final year of his contract, or somehow, which I think that this would surprise me if we actually trade Kirk Cousins. I don't think we're going to trade him, and this isn't me, you know, backing Kirk Cousins to be our guy, which I'm not against.
Right.
But I just think it's just too like snappy, too like last minute. I don't think it's been in the plans for very long, but who knows? Kwesi and KLC have already surprised me, and they're going to surprise me again if they somehow let go of Harrison Smith as well. But I don't see a trade happening. I think he plays out his last year of his contract and he becomes a free agent next year. Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button, man, and keep commenting, man. We got to get this algorithm out there, bro. We got to get people tapped in. Like, we want the Kirk stands in the building so we can troll the shit out of them.
SK's last stand.
hey man, y'all gotta take it easy on my boy now. All right, take it easy on my boy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
this is new. I'm like the chick. This usually doesn't happen. I usually don't do this. My Wi-Fi usually works pretty good.
Hey, for real.
I promise, I'm not the bad Wi-Fi guy, guys. I'm not.
He's not. It's weird. Like, this is the first time it happened. Like yesterday. Like, it just started happening. It was weird as hell. You know what I'm saying? I think they're doing something over there in Cali, man. They trying to cut Cali out the map. You see you see all the weird weather going on, it's snowing and shit, all type of shit.
See what it is. It's probably the NFL and the Vikings trying to conspire against me not to release this content, man. If I'm being honest with you, they don't want me to put out this info, dog.
You talking too nice about Kirk, man. You gotta get spicy.
I'm
You gotta
telling
get
you.
spicy. I mean, you gotta get spicy like the rest of the Purple Nation, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I have no reason to hate Kirk. I have no reason to hate Kirk.
Nah,
You know,
I have
like
everybody. And now
love
listen,
him.
everybody in the comments, like everybody over here at this family, man, we don't hate him as a person. We just don't want him as our quarterback. I mean, that's a simple
Y'all
as I
just
can put it.
pile on a little bit. It's all good.
Yeah, we pile on a little bit, man, but we don't. I mean, as far as like as a human, like you see him out in public, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I always say like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, we know he got kids and all that, and we try to, but at the end of the day, man, you gotta get this work, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to get this work. Yeah, you got.
It's nothing personal. It's all, at the end of the day, it's all fun and games.
Oh yeah,
I don't think any of us have anything personal with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is actually a great guy in real life, to my knowledge. But again, if we find a way to trade Kirk Cousins, because if you're not going to extend Kirk Cousins after 2023, what's the point of having him play this year? It looks like we're already headed for, I'm not going to necessarily say a rebuild, but we're kind of hitting the restart button as far as these veteran guys that we're supposed to be paying a lot of money to, kind of hitting the reset button. So, I'm not opposed to trading him, because there's no point if you're not going to extend him not to trade him. So go out there, find a trade partner, and if 2023 is going to be a down year, then so be it. Like, let the young guys get some work. Let Alexander Mattison be your starting running back. Find a way to trade Dalvin to get what you can in return, which I think will probably be a 5th, 6th round pick. We just saw Jalen Ramsey get a 3rd round pick and a tight end. 3rd round pick and a tight end for Jalen Ramsey, which I know he wants a new deal. So that was probably Miami's biggest kind of argument there. Like, hey, look, he wants money. So who else is going to give you more than a 3rd round pick and, a 2nd or 3rd string tight end? Yeah. So they got away with one, but they got to pay Jalen Ramsey. So I think the Dalvin Cook situation, it's got to be the right team. So obviously Miami, which I don't think Miami's in the running anymore, because they do got to pay a guy like Jalen Ramsey. So now you're not in a position to give a running back a lot of money. So I think that kind of lowers the chances of a Dalvin Cook trade to Miami, unless somehow we work out something to where we take on some of his salary. And, there's ways that it can be done. But you look at a team like Miami, you look at a team like Buffalo, where he can go and play with his brother. You look at a team like, let's see, I'm trying to think who else we need. Seattle wants to go out there and grab him.
I think Tampa Bay would take him too. I know they don't have no running back.
I'm trying to think of teams that are somewhat contenders. Now, you don't want to trade them in division to Detroit. You're definitely not going to do that. We're not going to pull a Lions on ourselves. But Detroit would be an ideal spot, because they don't want anything to do with Swift. They're letting Jamal Williams go in free agency. So that would be an ideal spot for Dalvin Cook if it wasn't within the division. So there's teams out there, but it's got to be the right team for Dalvin Cook to say, or not even to say, because it's really up to us. It's not like he has no trade clause in his contract. But it's got to be the right team to, work out some type of thing with the salary to split it up, whether we take on half of it or whatever it be. But, if that's what it's going to be, trade Cousins. If we're not going to extend him, trade him. Because this year's looking like it may be a down year already, unless we have some moves that we're planning to make in free agency. I don't know, but...
Yeah, Kirk Cousins the only one that got us by the nuts. Kirk Cousins the only one that got us by the nuts, man. You know what I'm saying? He's the only one that got us by the nuts. You know what I mean? Like, for real. You were right about Jalen Ramsey. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, SK. Say what you were gonna say. I'm about to read.
He doesn't necessarily have us by the nuts if we let him play out his contract. Let him play out his contract. My thing
is this, right? Like, I feel like Kirk as a man, like, I think he definitely has pride, right? And I feel like Vikings letting him play out his contract probably make him feel some type of way, though. You know what I mean? Like, because especially after the season, we won 13 games. Like, what usually quarterbacks in his position get paid or get extended. You know what I'm saying? Like, after having 13 win season, you had all these comebacks, and you had a decent year. You know what I mean? Like, you had a decent year. Like, for real, we can't deny that. And it's weird that they're saying, hey, oh, well, you're going to be a lame duck this season. It's prove it year. You know what I mean? Because that's pretty much how he's going to feel. Like, he's pretty much going to feel like he has to play at a certain level for him to hit free agent market next season, possibly, if we don't decide to sign him again, which I doubt we are. Because if you don't extend him this year after what he did last season, then I don't see you extend him next season, even if he has the same type of season, because he's going to have the same type of season. Yeah. He usually has the same type of stats every year. You know what I mean? So, I mean, shit, hey, I think it's over with, man. I think it's his last ride. But I was saying that the pride thing to where him and his agent might say, hey, man, let's go ahead and see if we can go to San Fran. You know, San Fran might pay you a bag right now. You know, they might go ahead and sign you to a 3-year deal right now. You know what I mean? And we see what happens.
I mean,
I hope.
If things don't work out with Aaron Rodgers and this Jets scenario as far as them trading for him, the Jets might be a viable trade option for Kirk Cousins.
Facts.
That might be a spot. So there's spots out there that will trade for Kirk Cousins. Obviously, San Francisco will be the number one team that everybody thinks of. They're probably the number one contender as far as the best roster in the league that's locked in for 2023. And it's kind of plug and play for Kirk Cousins. That's, you know, the scheme that he's so great in, familiar with Shanahan, and he's been linked to him for so long. I mean, it makes sense, but I still find it hard to see it happening. If we trade Kirk, we're pretty much folding up our jerseys and stuff for the 2023
What if we trade Kirk to get capital, which I know San Fran doesn't have a first-round pick, so that kind of throws a monkey in the wrench as far as I know people were saying, well, trade him to San Fran, get some capital, and then trade up and get Will Levis that Kevin O'Connell supposedly loves. But we also met with Anthony Richardson too, so you just don't know. But my thing is, if we were to trade Kirk, though, I think we absolutely go in quarterback this draft, though. I think they're going to go all in and say, hey, we're going to find a team and give up our next year first. We're going to give up, you know what I mean, this year's first-round pick, next year's first-round pick, and something else, you know, to go up to move
it's going to take a lot.
It'll take a lot. It'll take a lot, but you got to take that chance though, and I'm all right with that.
Because we're gonna have to top 6, top 7 pick. Because I believe Seattle has the number 6 pick, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And Detroit has a number 7 pick. Now we have dealt with Detroit, but I don't think Detroit's gonna give up a top 10 pick to the Minnesota Vikings unless we give up some crazy capital, which I don't think that's gonna happen. So if we're trading with anybody to go up there and get Levis, Seattle's going to be the team. But
Seattle, I could see the Raiders. I could see the Raiders at 7 too.
Right. Well, it depends on what quarterbacks are there. If a quarterback, if 2 quarterbacks fall, so we pretty much have a good idea that Bryce Young and CJ Stroud, for the most part,
are going to be 1 and 2.
They're going to be 1 and 2. Now Carolina, they're trying to shop that number 1 pick.
Oh, the Cardinals. Skull Mafia got a good point. The Cardinals, they're up there.
Cardinals at number 3. Again, that's going to take a lot. Going to take a lot. But Cardinals are also a team that might be a good spot for Dalvin Cook. So, I mean, if we want to put together
you on to something, SK? You on to something. Let's go.
If you want to put together a trade scenario somehow, you can throw Dalvin Cook in there. It's going to take at least...
Let's go, Purple Gang. Hey, y'all. Hey, we working, SK. We getting them there. We getting them there, y'all.
It's going to be at least 2 first-round picks and additional picks to move up 20 spots.
Facts.
With Dalvin Cook. Yeah. So you're looking at Dalvin Cook, this year's first-round pick, next year's first-round pick. You're probably going to have to throw a second-rounder in there. Probably another second rounder in there. It's going to take a lot to move up.
But you got to think about this. Are you not okay with taking, like, because every team does it, that has to go get their guy. You know what I mean? Like, you can look at even like the Browns taking a big chance on Deshaun Watson because they feel like, you know, he was the player before all the scandal happened, and they just felt like, hey, we got to pay him. We got to do what we got to do to get a guy that we feel like can get us to the promised land, though.
If it ain't Patrick Mahomes, I am not doing all that for a player.
But what do we got to lose as Vikings fans? You know what I mean? Like, what do we have to lose? We ain't win no Super Bowl in so long. We need that quarterback that can really like change the game, because we can get the next Patrick Mahomes. You just never know. You know what I'm saying?
But Exactly. You don't know. So I understand the whole risk and reward thing. You gotta risk it. You can't play it safe and say, oh, we're just gonna keep coasting and so be it. You got to take a risk. But at the same time, we took a risk on Herschel Walker too. How did that work out? It seemed like we gave the Dallas Cowboys 3 Super Bowl rings and a dynasty in the early 90s strictly off that trade. So we can sit here and talk about the rewards all we want, and cool. But if you want to look at the chances of those rewards and those risks, giving up so much, giving up the capital that the Browns gave up for Deshaun Watson, and I'm not going to hold this past year against Deshaun Watson because he was out an entire year. He needs to knock that rust off, get familiar with that system. I think he's going to look a lot better this year with the Browns. But they gave him, what was it, $260 million guaranteed?
Yeah.
If you're not Patrick Mahomes, I'm not giving you that. I don't care, especially if you're an unproven rookie. I have no idea what you're going to look like in the NFL. So I can't take that risk. I can't, because we've seen it with players that have proven it in the NFL, like a Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson had years under his belt of him being a top 5, top 7 quarterback.
Right.
Will Levis, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson. Yeah, those guys have their own reasons of being great in college, but they're unproven in NFL. They're unproven. We have no idea what they're going to look like in the NFL. So I'm cool off giving up such a big amount of capital for one of those guys. There's a line across like that. I'm good. Like, I can't do it. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah. Not me. I to be real, like, I mean, obviously I ain't gonna go overboard, but like, I just feel like we got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type where, man, do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Like, hey, if you feel like Anthony, like, for example, like when we talk about Patrick Mahomes, like Patrick Mahomes wasn't coming into the draft. You read off his stuff. You know what I mean? So, like coming into the draft, he wasn't this big touted player like these guys are in this draft. He was just a regular guy. They were talking nothing but smack about him. It was more bad shit about him than there was good. You know what I'm saying? And like Andy Reid just knew something was there. Like, man, I like this dude. There's something about him. You know, it almost, Hendon Hooker's kind of giving me Patrick Mahomes vibes a little bit because he's moving up the board and he ain't even throwing and shit right now. So
that's a perfect guy to go get. You're not investing too much into him. I think he's gonna go maybe end of the second, beginning of the third round. Could be earlier, just strictly off that ACL injury. But that's a perfect.
Oh, I think SK froze on us for good. I think he gone. He ain't talking spicy enough about Kirk. Yep, I gotta get him off of there. I gotta get him up out of there. He ain't talking spicy enough about Kirk, man. He ain't talking spicy enough. Yeah, he gotta get spicier. You know what I mean? You gotta get spicier, man. Nah, but like he was saying though, man, to finish off his point though, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, that to be real with you, like Hendon Hooker, like he seems like he's giving like not obviously he ain't Patrick Mahomes, but you know what I'm saying? Like just the vibes of coming into the draft, nobody's really talking about him, hyping him up that much. And then all of a sudden, he might come into the NFL and be a good player. You know what I mean? He might be a good quarterback. You just never know. But like the thing is this, if we can trade, I don't agree with SK when he says he's not willing to give up this, that, and the third. Like I'm the type, bro, like give up draft picks if you're trying to win a Super Bowl. Like give up draft picks, bro. Like for real. You know what I mean? Because we don't have nothing to lose, bro. We've never won anything. So, you know what I mean? Losing, I mean, what are we losing? You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel. What are we losing? We ain't losing nothing, bro. Like, who cares if we win 8 games, 9 games? I mean, that's what we used to as Vikings fans anyway. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we're used to. But at least we know we got a guy now that we can really build around, and we have a 4-year window to build a real team around this guy with Justin Jefferson, with Christian Darrisaw, going off a quarterback with a rookie contract, and then free agency, we can really throw the bag out there Like, we can really throw the bag out there, bro. Like, just imagine if we had let's just say we drafted a quarterback last year, right? And got rid of Kirk. Bro, you know how crazy we would have been going right now in free agency, man? Jalen Ramsey would have been ours. I'm going to tell you that right now. Guess what? Hey, we would have been like the Bears. I think the Bears just did a deal with Chase Young from the Commander, bro. Like, the Bears, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little worried about them motherfuckers next year, boy. And it ain't because Justin Fields. It's just them boy really about to stack up that D. I think them boy trying to get the 85 Bears back or something. Like, for real. For real. Trade out the first and take him in the second. Yeah, I'm all right with that. We don't have a second rounder this year. Yeah, we don't have a second rounder this year. We got to get a second. So we have to trade back. To be real, like this draft too, like this draft ain't lit like last year's draft, man. It's not. This draft is not lit like last year's draft. It's not. You know what I'm saying? But so I don't even mind. I don't even mind trading back in this draft, to be real with you. Let's see. Chiefs moved up. Let me see. Chiefs moved up, 14 spots to get Patrick Mahomes, and he had a bunch of questions. Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like the Chiefs, that's the thing. You have to just trust your coach and your staff that they know that guy's there. You know what I mean? But one thing we know for sure is they don't believe that Kirk's that guy, and that's all I was waiting for. Like, at least we got that understood. You know what I mean? Like, at least so far, it feels like that. Like, so far, it feels like that. It feels like our squad is saying, hey, Kirk is not that guy. And shit, hey, you know what I'm saying? We going to let you play this thing out like a damn prove it. Who the hell be in the league 11 years and still got to prove that they can play? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Kirk Cousins. He the only motherfucker I know that been in the league as long as he been in the league, and now he got to play. That's funny as hell. Hold on, let me see. Dave, you're gonna have to jump on. You're gonna have to jump in there, be escape backup. Hey, for real, we're gonna have to get somebody on here. Man. We gotta talk our talk, man. Let's see. Would a guy named Hooker fit with the culture? Hey, he'll fit better than Cousins. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. He fit better than Cousins. Man, listen, we need to bring more swagger to the Minnesota, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to just keep it real, man. Like, the Sam Bradfords and Kirk Cousins, man, those aren't the type of guys we want, man, representing, man. We need some swagger up in that motherfucker, man. For real. All right, SK back.
Special new guests.
Special new guests, man. Hey, that shit keep freezing up, but oh well, we gonna keep shooting for the stars. God damn it! You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna keep y'all long. Nah,
long,
you
I'm not gonna keep
doing this.
Fuck it. As long as it keep popping up, shit, keep popping in. It's all good, bro. We cooling. But yeah, man, I was going off of your point though with the trading. You know, trading all the picks and shit. Like, I'm the type where I'm like, yeah, look here. If you know your guys there, then you absolutely go and take advantage of that and go get them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go get them. That's how I feel about it. But you know, hey, because I mean, the one thing about the NFL, man, that I notice is the teams that take the chances, they're the teams that are winning. You know what I mean? Like, they're the teams that are winning. To me, you know what I mean? The teams that just like always scared of, oh, well, you know, we got to pay this guy this much, or, oh, the cap space ain't going to let us do. Those are the teams that we keep sitting in the middle, and we're really known for that, man. Like, I just feel like we need to go all in. And I'm hoping kwesi and them turn into that type of guy. Like, and so far, he doing his damn thing. I ain't going to lie. He doing his thing. I like kwesi. I like how he's just handling business.
Yeah,
I like it.
He's cutthroat. It's cutthroat, baby. Like, got to get the business done. So quarterback prospects. We know we're not going to get the top two, right? We're not going to get CJ Stroud. We're not going to get Bryce Young. So if we do get a quarterback, it's going to be, at least in the first rounds, between Will Levis and Anthony Richardson. Right. Your team Richardson, right?
Yeah, I'm team Richardson before Levis. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I'm leaning Levis a little bit, man. I'm leaning Levis a little bit, and we talked about this yesterday. I think, we talked about this.
Well, I told you.
Levis,
I remember. I told you. I said, man, don't be surprised if the Panthers were to pick Levis with the number 1 pick. But I mean, obviously Bryce Young's there, so it's kind of, I think that's
Bryce why they're willing to trade down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why they're willing to trade down. They think Levis is going to be there later on in the draft, and I think they're gonna try and trade down to possibly 4-3. Too Evil to Hope showing love.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Evil, man. You already know, man. Shout out to Evil to Hope, bro. That my boy. My boy dropping the $10 super chat. Let's go. Hey, I already know. Hey, I already know this your type of show right here, Too Evil, man. Welcome to the party. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it ain't a Kirk show without Too Evil. You know what I mean?
Oh man, we got to get him on the line one of these days.
Hey, look, hold up real quick.
Rant a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead. I got.
Uh-oh, where's Rap going? Let's hope I don't freeze up on y'all when Rap's not on the screen.
Hey.
Uh-oh, what's he got?
Hey, I told y'all I'm gonna have the special effects and y'all gonna call in, man. I got it. I ain't no bullshit, man. When I say something, man, I mean that shit, man, for real, man. This thanks to y'all, man. Thanks to everybody. Hey, this is what y'all donations and stuff. Y'all do shit like this, man. Y'all get to up the party. You feel me? I just didn't hook it up yet. I'm gonna hook it up though. The next live, we gonna be having call in. I'm adding special effect, man. We gonna be all right. Just wait, man. We just getting started, baby.
Hey, man.
They gonna get lit.
Just getting started. This is the tip of the iceberg, man. But wait, tomorrow, I'm telling you guys, make sure you guys are tapped in, not only to Purple Podcast, but also tap in and subscribe to Purple and Skull Media. We're both going to be pushing content tomorrow. I may be on Rap's page, Rap may be on my page, or maybe going back and forth. There's going to be a whole lot to talk about in the upcoming days, man. You thought this past 2-3 days was crazy after releasing Kendricks and Thielen and Harrison Smith possibly being gone, and the news around Dalvin Cook and the Kirk Cousins news. Just wait until tomorrow. And the greatest thing about it is that we still have room to work in free agency this year. Our 2024 cap room is looking nice. It's looking nice, Rap.
Facts.
It's looking real nice in 2024. And the thing with that is you can be active this year in free agency by having backloaded contracts and getting top tier free agents. So don't rule out top tier free agents coming to Minnesota. You saw the report card. We got the best facilities in the NFL. We got the best training staff in the NFL. We got the best overall environment in the NFL. However you want to feel about that, that makes a difference to players. So,
absolutely.
I feel like there's still a chance after all the cuts and the moves that we make, we can be extremely effective and active in free agency this year. Don't rule it out, guys. Don't rule it out.
That's a fact, man. He said, what scares me about Richardson is he only has 13 games under his belt in college to take over an NFL team his first season or two. Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of people are kind of worried about, is that he doesn't have the experience. But you know what, man? Some people are just lions, man. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, some people are just lions, bro. Like, it just is what it is. Some people are just made for this shit, man. You know? Hey,
it's that it factor.
It's that it factor. Some people are just made for this shit.
A lot of people and guys that are into these analytics and a lot of these Kirk stands, which, look, I'm not stunting on
there you go. He heating up. Let's go. He heating up. Let's go.
No. Look, I'm a Kirk. That's my quarterback until he's not my quarterback.
Oh, you gonna TO us?
I am a fan of Kirk.
Man.
I'm a fan of Kirk Cousins. I mean, I'm never gonna hate the guy. But he's my quarterback right now. But at the end of the day, when I hear these analytic guys talking about stats and it's his defense, his offensive line, it's this and that, there is a thing called an it factor in football and in sports in general. It's not just analytics and stats and how you throw the ball. It sounds so cliche,
it's
but you gotta have that
God,
dog
man.
in you.
Some people just blessed. Facts.
Yeah, you gotta have that dog in you. And Kirk, I'll admit, this past year, he showed a little bit of that. He showed little flashes of that, but you can still tell it's kind of forced. It's kind of forced. Like, all right, Kirk, like we need to get it up out of him. You know what I'm saying? For instance,
he's too old to be doing that, man. You know, that's like me having to tell my 14-year-old daughter to brush her teeth, bro. Like straight up, like I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
That's the thing. If you have that it factor, it shouldn't take somebody else to get it out of you.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Jalen Hurts, but I gotta admit, Jalen Hurts has that dog in him. He has that sense of I'm always the underdog, which that fits in perfect with Philadelphia, and that's gonna work for a bunch of years ahead. But he has that it factor. He doesn't have the arm talent that Kirk has. I'll tell you that right now. Kirk Cousins has a far better arm talent than Jalen Hurts does. But just the balance of Jalen Hurts' game, he can still throw the ball very well. He can run the ball extremely well. He's strong. He's fast. And he has that dog. He has
his all-around game is a lot better than Kirk's. Yeah, his all-around game is a lot better than Kirk. Kirk, I say Kirk is just a quarterback, man. He can just throw the ball. Like, really, that's it. Like, he just has the arm. It's like an old school quarterback. Like, that's what you looked at. You looked for a guy that can drop back and make the throw. But now, man, the league's changing, man. It's time to, it's time to catch up. You know what I mean? Like, for real, it's time to catch up.
The thing is that Kirk is athletic. Now, he's not going to be the guy that's going to hurdle over you and run for 40, 50 yards downfield. But Kirk's athletic. Kirk's got some speed on him. Kirk's a big guy. Like, he can use that a little more, but that's where that X factor and that dog comes into play.
He's just not that.
You got to realize to be, okay, I just got to take it into my own hands at this point. Fuck it. I'm just going to take off, or I'm just going to fire it in there because that's what I do. I'm going to use my size. I'm going to use my speed. That doesn't come to Kirk's mind. He's either I'm going to get it out to Justin Jefferson, I'm going to get it out to TJ Hawkinson, or whatever the play is schemed to, or whoever the play is schemed to, I'm going to throw it away or take a sack.
No, I'm going to keep it real with you, though, man. I agree with Danny, though. SK, man, like, Kirk is not athletic, though. Like, he is not. He is not.
Bro, look, I mean, if you're comparing them to guys like Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson and guys like that,
we're just saying an athletic quarterback. Like, he's not an athletic quarterback.
Yes, he is. He just doesn't use it. Kirk doesn't have speed.
Absolutely not.
Kirk don't have.
Absolutely not. Nah.
I think you guys are getting caught up in comparing.
No, like, look, like he'll get one good run a season.
Murray,
no, he'll get one good run a season. But if you're gonna say he's an athletic quarterback, then we have to explain.
He's
more
athletic. He's more athletic
than an athletic quarterback.
Definition of an athletic quarterback: you gotta have speed. You gotta be agile.
Who would you name in the league right now? Who would you name, like the quarterbacks in the league right now? Who would you say, okay, this guy's athletic, that guy's athletic, and then put Kirk in that same list?
Well, obviously you'd put the kind of the run first quarterbacks up there to start with. You'd put the Lamars, you'd put the Jalen.
I would say Joe Burrow. I would say Joe Burrow.
Kyler Murray. Joe Burrow's pretty athletic, but he's a pocket passer. Outside of Joe Burrow, and I mean Mahomes is in a level of his own. Name another pocket passer that is as athletic as Kirk Cousins is. Ryan Tannehill.
I mean, to be real, there really is no. That's the whole point of the thing is there is not many more pocket passers.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's levels to athleticism. These guys that we're putting at the top tier of athleticism, like the Lamar Jacksons, like the Jalen Hurts, like the Kyler Murrays, those guys are ultra athletic, but they may not be as good of a passer as Kirk Cousins is. And I'm not saying that makes Kirk Cousins a better overall football player, a better overall quarterback than those guys are. But what I'm trying to point out is that Kirk has enough speed and he has enough athleticism to use his legs a little more and to move around in the pocket a little more. But that inability to bring that kind of dog out in him and say, F it, I'm just going to, do my thing, take off and do what I do.
He just isn't him. Isn't him.
He's not showing his athleticism, but we saw sneak peeks of it. We saw him take off and hit the corner against Arizona for a touchdown for 25 yards. We saw him take We saw him take on a CJ Mosley against the Jets and put his shoulder down and get a first down. Like,
I've also seen Tom Brady run
before.
for 30 yards. I've also seen Tom Brady run for 30
You haven't seen Tom Brady put his shoulder down and run somebody over. You haven't seen Tom Brady hit the corner and run for 25 yards and a touchdown. You've never seen Tom Brady do that. Never. I beg you. I will pay you I'll pay anybody $20 right now.
All right, Purple Gang, go find the video.
If you can pull up a clip of Tom Brady in the NFL,
all them years, Tom Brady, I know he got one.
A 20-plus yard touchdown run of him beating somebody to the corner, not a wide open run to where he's just jogging. Like, he's beating motherfuckers to the corner and diving in the end zone at the pylon. Like, let's not sit here and go to the extent of saying Kirk can't be an athlete out there.
I don't think he can.
But you're comparing him to guys that like
not really,
like
not really. Not saying that he's not as athletic as them. That's the obvious. I'm just saying
that's a different level.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think he has it mentally to do that because we're talking about a guy that's been in the league.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
It would be different if this was like his third year and it's like, all right, he's still young. He might need to learn some more. No, we're talking about a veteran that's damn near, going to be retiring here in the next couple of years, man. He just he would have showed it by now.
So D will pretty much sum it up in a sense. He said, I've seen Tom. I know, hold on. It's up more. Not that one. The comment before that.
Right here,
before
one?
Bob Swees.
Oh,
no, up.
Right here. Kirk is not athletic, but he can be mobile.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I'm saying. He's athletic enough to be mobile, but he doesn't do it. It's a mental thing for him. It's always been a mental thing for Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody will disagree with me saying that Kirk Cousins can make damn near any throw on a football field. He has extreme arm talent. But it's mental with him. And that's a huge portion of your game as a quarterback or any NFL player, but especially at the quarterback. That's an issue. That's Kirk's biggest issue. His talent isn't what's holding him back. It's his mental. That's what's holding him back. So
and you know what? And sometimes that's things you can't change. And like, he is what he is, and we just got to either accept it or move on. And I'm hoping that we just move on. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, because the facts are that he's gonna do that. Like, next year, he's not gonna come in and be running around being mobile. He's gonna be Kirk. Like, if it's there, because even if you notice on some of his runs, even if you go watch the Arizona run, like, he really should have took off like 5 seconds before he actually did. You know what I mean? Like, but he sits there in second. He always second guesses himself and pats the ball because he wants to make the throw first, which I understand because he trusts his arm more than his legs. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what I mean? You got to be quick and smart, man. You got to be able to get up out of there when it's time to get up out of there. You know, so.
Yeah, pull up Michael Miller's comment. We got to touch on this
Jones?
comment right here. Yeah. So Daniel Jones beat Kirk at home. Stop with this Kirk love. I don't understand why people think he's actually a good quarterback. Now, I'll say this real quick. Regardless of how you feel
welcome to the hate eight, SK.
Regardless of what you feel about Kirk, you can love him, you can hate him. You cannot put that Giants game on Kirk Cousins. Yes, you can throw the 4th and 8 call with the check down. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
But Ed Donatel and this Vikings defense lost to Daniel Jones. Let's stop it. Let's stop it right there. This defense gave Daniel Jones and that Giants that playoff win. But look, I'm good with trading Kirk. I'm good with letting Kirk play out the final year of his contract. I'm ready for a new quarterback. I'm so over the bickering and the back and forth in the off season with Kirk Cousins. It makes great content for us to talk about.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy too, SK? Like, we get Anthony Richardson in like 2 years in. I'm gonna be having thumbnails with Anthony Richardson. Hey, to say, except from that, at that point, we're gonna have like 100. We're gonna have 1,000 people in the chat, man. We're gonna be goddamn. We
need to draft Archie Manning now. We need to trade up for Archie Manning.
Anthony Richardson, go sit on that curb. We got something for you over here, Triple B. Hey, because we is not gonna discriminate. You feel me? I'm gonna just let y'all know right now in the chat. Hey, look, we doing this with Kirk, but I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. If another quarterback comes in and tends to want to be the same way, he getting the same treatment. I don't give a damn if it's Anthony Richardson, Bryce Young. I don't care what your name is. Your ass better go out there and be who we need you to be. I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, you better be who we need you to be. Because as a fan, I got one goal. That's it. As a fan, I got one goal. Super Bowl. And I want to buy the duplicate ring. I'm buying a duplicate ring. Facts. Like, if we win a Super Bowl, I'm getting a duplicate ring. Got to.
I'm telling you right now, Rap. We're hopping on this live. We're simulcasting on both of our pages. We're both gonna have a bottle. We're both gonna have a bottle of champagne, the cigar, special cigar. And then we're going to pop our champagne live on camera with everybody tapped in watching us. And we're going to get lit. And it's going to be a great fucking time. I can't wait for the day. And I hope it's sooner rather than later. Trust me.
Facts. And, you know, hey, let's go Mafia say 1-5. Hey, fact. And that's the thing I said in my video that I dropped the bottom when I said it's the last ride. It's like, listen, a lot of the Kirk stands, they want to talk about all of his stats throughout the season, but we can't ignore his playoff record, man. We just can't. You know what I mean? We cannot ignore it's there. Everybody want to talk about everything else, but then they want to try to, you know, throw this stat right here under the rug. 1-5, bruh. And the facts are, you know, we can't keep saying his teams were bad. Like, that's a slap to the Vikings, to be real, because in 2018, we had a good team. 2019, we had a good team. You know what I mean? And he straight let San Francisco demolish him. Now, we can say the defense, this, that, and the third. Man, hell nah. He crumbled in that game. He crumbled, man. Shout out my boy Martin in the building, man. Shout out Martin in the building.
Yeah. Hey, we should make a deal. We shouldn't crack the box open for the rings until they do it on opening night.
We're gonna have a ring ceremony.
It would only be right.
Yeah.
Look at us getting ahead of ourselves over here.
It's happening, man. We just gotta make a couple moves before then, though, man. Because I'm a believer that Kirk is not the guy that's gonna get us there. So if we let him play out his contract, you know, next year, yes, as Vikings fans, we hope we can get there, but I don't see him. I mean, he's shown me no proof of 12 years of quarterbacking a football team. I don't care if it's Washington or the Vikings, that he can get over the NFC Championship game and into a Super Bowl. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like eventually he's gonna have that game. You know what I mean?
My issue with if we were to extend him is, I mean, the excuse of, oh well, we need to get him this now. We need to get him that now. We need to improve the offensive line. We need another wide receiver. We need another time, whatever it may be.
Right.
I mean, what else are we going to, what else can we get for you? Like, how much more do we need to keep adding for you to actually conquer what we brought you here to conquer? And this is where my dark side comes out. It's like,
welcome to the dark side.
It's like, okay, like that. This is where the excuses start coming up for Kirk, to where I'm gonna
look bougie, at both man. Sides. He bougie.
I'm gonna look at both sides, y'all. So I'm gonna be on the side of, hey, look, Kirk can be productive. He can be a very good quarterback in this league. But I'm also going to look at the side of, well, when are the excuses going to stop? When are we going to say, okay, well, we got the team now. We got the quarterback now. We just need to make a few tweaks here and there. Well, we're past the few tweaks. Like, we're at the point of, we need some very big, major key pieces to fill this roster now. We're not in necessarily position to make a Super Bowl run unless we, sign some big key free agents. We're not in a position right now to say, oh, well, we just need to grab one or two players and now we're in a position to win the Super Bowl. We're not. So that's where the excuses with Kirk Cousins kind of irritate me with the Kirk stands. It's like, all right, dude, like, look, if he wasn't good, just say he wasn't good. Like, when you give him the most credit for when he does deserve the credit, which half the games this year for the Minnesota Vikings, you had to give Kirk Cousins credit because he had 8 game-winning drives. He won the game for the Vikings 8 separate times this year. So you got to give him credit there. But when he fucks up, you also got to hold him accountable. You can't sit here and say, oh, well, that TJ Hawkinson drop in the second quarter really cost us. No, you got to hold him accountable, just like you do every other player. So
facts, man. Let's give it up for SK, man. SK, get the little kid cheers. He's coming over. He's coming over. He's coming over to the. He coming to the dark side, y'all. SK coming to the dark side. See, that's how he really feels. See, that's how SK really feels. You see, he was more passionate when he did that.
I'm ready to get rid of the baggage outside of Kirk.
He's just tired of us. He's just tired of us, y'all, man. SK tired of us.
I'm tired of the extra baggage. Let's go back to talking about the offensive line. Like,
yeah. Hey, but you know what? You got a good point though, because a lot of us do feel like that, right? Because like even this year, right? Say like let's just say Kirk was our succession plan where we're gonna extend him for 3 more years, right? Well, the excuse was already being built of the fact we got rid of Thielen, we got rid of Kendricks, we're probably gonna get rid of some other players tomorrow. Like tomorrow, gonna start a whole domino effect, like obviously, because we still got to make some moves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
And the excuse would have been, well, we got rid of our core players. Like, what do you expect him to do? Like, we got the same people that would have said, oh, we need to trade Thielen because he's trash. He ain't him no more. Would have been the same people making the excuse of, well, you got to remember, we got rid of one of his targets that he's played with for 5 years and he has to get used to the new wide receivers and shit.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yo,
excuse.
Yeah, like I'm tired of hearing that. You know what I mean? Like, let's just go ahead. I'd rather a rookie quarterback come in and we can actually have a logical explanation like, hey, this guy is a rookie. He still showed us a lot of flashes. And I bet you what, in about 2 years or a year from now, this guy's going to be able to take this team to the promised land because we have a 5-year window where we can go crazy in free agency. We'll have the cap room to do what we need to do to build the team we need to build. And that's just where I stand. But man, we'll touch it. Let's talk about your boy for a little bit, man. Get off the Kirk thing for a second here. Because SK, man, you know, the running back situation, I know he was real hyped about that. He was touching on that on his show before the Wi-Fi crash.
I've been on it for weeks, man.
Go ahead, man. I'm gonna let you cook, man. You go ahead, cook, man.
I've been on it for weeks. I mean, we all know the deal, man. Dalvin Cook is owed over $14 million going into 2023. We obviously can't pay an aging running back over $14 million. He still has plenty left in the tank. This is the perfect time to trade him. If you can get rid of Dalvin Cook, and again, before I put all this out here, we love Dalvin Cook. I love Dalvin Cook just as much as Rap loves Dalvin Cook. The thing is, the position of this team right now and how this cap is looking, we can't pay Dalvin Cook $14 million. And he's already put on the books he is not going to take a pay cut. So the only option is either you got to cut Dalvin Cook or you got to find a trade partner. So that's the first step. You're either cutting Dalvin Cook or you find a trade partner. Ideally, you find that trade partner, which I think you can probably get a 5th round pick back for. Jalen Ramsey demanded a 3rd round pick and a depth tight end from the Miami Dolphins. So I think you'd be able to get a 5th round pick from a Dalvin Cook, who I believe is 28, 29 years old at this time. I feel like he still has a good 2-3 years left in the tank if he's used right. So there's trade suitors out there. There's already been a report that there's been a trade offer for Dalvin Cook. Yeah. Rumor is it was a 5th round pick. I don't know if that's true. If it is, you take that 5th round pick and you run with it. Now, what comes into play? Who's going to be our starting running back next year? Rap, who should be our starting running back next year before I hop into this next point?
Well, I mean, look, first, man, let me give a shout out to my boy Micro Mike, man, from Lions Talk, man, by Chat Sports. He also has another page. Yeah, he also has another page too that they do. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, man. Put it in the comments, man. I think it's Lions United, maybe. I think it's Lions United because I'm subscribed to all of them. To be real, I done seen them on like 3 different pages, but I'm subscribed to y'all. Make sure y'all go show them love, man. Because the Lions, y'all know how we feel, man. We don't really hate the Lions. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like our little cousin, man. You know what I mean? Or we just tell them, man, hey man, go beat the Packers for us next week, man. You know what I mean? Go beat the Packers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, but he's super cool, man. Micro Mike, man, a real stand-up dude, man. Honestly, like you don't gotta be a fan. You just need to be a fan of football to enjoy his content. Like straight up. It ain't even about the team. So shout out my boy Micro.
In FC North, it looks like it's gonna be between the Lions and the Vikings in 2023. So that should be interesting. That should be interesting.
There you go, man. Lions Nation Unite. So y'all make sure y'all go tap into that too. If y'all ain't into that one, man. Like, hey, like I said, all you gotta do is be a fan of football. But back to the running back thing. Hey, Mike, you came in after we pretty
the Kirk.
Much, hey, you know, Kirk was sitting over there on that curb, man, and we did what we did. We're gonna get back on it, but I don't want to drain SK, man. I told him, man, you come on here, it's gonna get spicy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, right now we're gonna talk about the running back real quick. So my idea is this, SK. Like I look at it like this, right? So I know where you stand, and I'm gonna let you cook and tell people how you feel about the whole thing.
Absolutely.
I say this. Alexander Mattison, to me, he's a decent running back. I think that he should go out and get his money, though. Like, to be honest with you, I just feel like if you still got to pay Alexander Mattison, let's just say he can make, $5 million, $6 million, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah, you don't think he can get that out there in the market? You don't think he can get that?
He won't. The running back class is so deep in free agency this year. Not only in free agency, within the trade market as well. And outside of the trade market, you still got a draft class, which we all know you can. This plays into our situation too. You can go and grab a running back in the 4th, 5th, 6th round and that can be really productive in the NFL.
Yeah.
So Madison isn't going to be a priority for a majority.
So let me ask you this: how much you think we should pay Madison though before you start cooking about
Madison's market value right now is at about $2.2 million a year.
Okay,
that's his market value.
All
so
right.
give or take, that could it's probably gonna be anywhere between $2 to $3 million per year.
Yeah.
Now compare that to Dalvin Cook, you're saving $11 million depending on how you trade or cut or whatever happens with Dalvin Cook. Right. But that's $2.5 million.
I'm gonna keep it real though. I'm gonna keep it real. Now, that sounds good. Okay, all right. If that's the case, that sounds good. Yeah. I like because I like Madison. You feel me? Like I really do. I think especially with the type of offense we have, I think Madison is a pretty good fit because at the end of the day, we wear out the edges and we wear out these cornerbacks and safeties with all the passing. When you got a guy like Madison that can get to the second level, he's hard to tackle because he's definitely a bowling ball. So it works. It actually works in our favor to have a running back like Madison. But I also said this in my video. Ty Chandler just needs to be the starter because I figured that Madison should go play the market. That was my first idea was Madison go play the market because you've done a lot for Minnesota and you showed a lot of good signs that you can possibly be somebody's RB1, that's looking for a running back. Now, like you said, the market now kind of blew open. There's a lot of running backs available where I think people might take a chance on somebody else as an RB1 rather than Madison. But no, I'm saying I just think Ty Chandler, and I think Kwesi and them feel the same. Like, I really believe, like, Kwesi, the guys he drafted, like, he wants these guys to play. Like, straight up. Like, I just think he's that type of guy. Like, because even with the Harrison Smith talk, it shows me that he's like, listen, I mean, we love you. We like you. If you want to take a pick. Because if not, man, my pride and joy that I drafted last year, Lewis Seen, I'm ready for him to hit the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need him to play to prove that I made the right decision. He got to go out there. Like, we have to see Lewis Seen play this year. You know what I mean? And I think Lewis Seen, he's a free safety, right? Or is he a strong safety? I can't remember. I think he plays the same position as Harrison Smith, the free safety.
Free safety, but he come up in the box a lot too. He's almost, because he's bigger, he's almost the size, kind of like a hybrid guy, almost like a J-Ron Curse type of player. Yeah. But no, man, look. I like Ty Chandler, and I real quick before you go, SK. Go ahead. Like, if we get rid of Dalvin Cook, which it's looking like it is going to happen, if that is the case, I just like to tell Vikings fans, like, yo, we don't have to feel like we have to go in the draft and replace that, though. You know what I mean? Like, let Dalvin walk. We have Alexander Mattison, and we also have Ty Chandler. And I feel like we be forgetting about guys. Like, even with everybody talking about going wide receiver with the first pick, like, yo, we have to remember we have Jalen Nailor. I'm going to keep it real with you. Doesn't it seem like every time Jalen Nailor touched the ball, it was a big play? Like, he only had a couple plays, but I'm telling you, every time he got on the field, like, the boy was balling, bro. Like, we cannot forget about that. So it's like, hey, you don't know, man. I really think that Kwesi and them, they like the guys they draft. He trusts the guys he draft, and he wants to see them play. So I think that's going to, be a big part in who we're keeping and who we're letting go, and we're already seeing it unfold. But go ahead and cook. I think either way, Ty Chandler's going to play. Now, I'll tell you right now, just from my little bit of sources that I do have within Madison family. Right. If he's not starting, he's not going to sign. He wants to be a starting running back. Fact. Now, I'll tell you right now, if the Minnesota Vikings were to offer Alexander, say they offer him his market value, about $2.5 million per year, 2-year, $5 million deal, something like that. Right. and another team comes along and they offer him the starting position, and another team comes along and they may offer him a little bit more, say 2 years for $5.5-6 million, he'll stay in Minnesota as long as he's a starting running back. He wants to stay in Minnesota. Right. So this isn't a thing where he wants to leave. He wants to get his money. He wants to get paid. Right. But he also wants the opportunity to be a starting running back. And if you want to look at the numbers of Alexander Mattison being the starting, he's had 6 starts for the Minnesota Vikings. He's had 117 carries for 477 yards. That's just over 4 yards per carry and 5 touchdowns in 6 games. So, I mean, that's not, great stats, but those are still solid, productive stats from your running back, especially in an offense that's not going to be a run-heavy offense. Right. And what a lot of people don't notice is that Alexander Mattison is actually really good in the pass offense. He needs to improve on his pass blocking a little bit and picking up linebackers and blitzes. But when it comes to pass catching, Alexander Mattison is actually really good in his pass catching. So if you can go out there and grab Alexander Mattison 2 years for $5 million and then pair him with the Ty Chandler and mix a little bit of Kane in there, I think you got a really good running back room. You got a really good running back room. Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because I know people, you know what it is? It's like every year when we make moves, like say we get rid of a Thielen or we just anytime we get rid of a certain position, we always feel like we got to go right to the draft and get this person. Yeah. Or, we got to replace that real quick. No, bro, we already have the people on our squad, man. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, like we have the people. Now, don't get me wrong. Y'all see my channel. I do the draft wishes. And I'm going linebacker, obviously Tank Dell, because Jalen Reagor ain't coming back. That's your boy. I don't see Jalen Reagor coming back, and I think he's one of.
He's under contract. Yeah.
He's under contract. Okay.
He'll be with the Vikings, but that he's not going to sway any wide receiver not being picked. If a wide receiver is there that KOC and Kwesi want, they're going to pick him.
Yeah, for sure. Like his job is up for grabs. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, definitely. His job up for grab. I just felt like Tank Dell's a really good piece to bring in. Like he's just versatile and he can do it all. You know what I mean? I just see him as being one of those do it all type wide receivers. But on another note though, man, like
hold on. Yeah. You said that's your number one wide receiver in this draft class.
Number one wide receiver in the draft. Absolutely. Amen. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And look, I ain't no draft expert, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm still riding that horse from last year because I said it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I said the Vikings need to go get Jalen Petrie instead of Lewis Seen. Now we didn't see Lewis. We haven't seen Lewis Seen play yet, but we damn sure seen Jalen Petrie play. And you know what? He was a top safety in the NFL this year, excluding Kyle Hamilton. He probably was number 2 because Kyle Hamilton absolutely, played up to
who we could have had,
who we should have just got for real if you wanted to go safety. Like I mean, honestly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, though. I'm still going to trust him. This is his second draft, Kwesi and the staff that he got with him. Their second draft, so we're going to see what they do banking off of last year's draft. We're going to see what type of moves they make, man. But, I think, like, I played football, so, like, sometimes when I watch film, I just trust my eyes, bro, more than I just look at so deep into all these numbers and analytics. It's like you almost just you can just see when a guy really has something there. And that's how I do my scouting. And that's why when I do these draft wishes and shit, like I just use my intuition. Like, man, I know that this guy gonna be a baller, and you can just see it. It's just all written all over him, bro. Like for real, it's written all over motherfuckers, man. You can point them out. And shit, just trust your boy, man. Y'all trust RAP, man. Tank Dell, the number 1 wide receiver.
Tank Dell, man. If he's there, we may grab him. If he's there in the 3rd round, we don't have a 2nd round pick, but if he's there in the 3rd round, I wouldn't be surprised if we grab him if he's there. So
yeah, man, I think so, man. But like, let's just touch back on this, man. So we know SK likes and Alexander Mattison. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Cook, re-sign Madison.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be okay with that, being that, at first y'all know me, man. I was all about, man, hey, why are you getting rid of a running back that has made it to the Pro Bowl every year and has 1,000 yards every single season? Like when you got a guy that productive and you just say, we just gonna get rid of them. Like what? To me, it's almost like what sense does it make? But then I know the money has to come into play. So, that's something that I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get better on because I don't care about the money. I'm like, yo, you got to pay for services. You feel me? So if you got a guy like Dalvin Cook, bro, like, why take a step backwards when you already have a Dalvin Cook on your roster? Like, that don't make no sense to me. But you know what? I see the logic behind it, though, as far as the money and everything and trying to and just the way the league's moving with running. And like you said, SK, you're the one who put me on game with that. Like, yo, we're a passing team now, and it makes the most sense. You know what I mean? It makes the most sense. So
and I mean, man, for all those reasons you listed, those would be the reasons why you want to trade Dalvin Cook right now, because especially at the running back position, those accolades and those accomplishments, those don't mean much after a while as a running back. Once you hit that 29, 30-year-old age as a running back, teams don't really want you anymore. They don't care what you did in years past. So we need to kind of to ride the hot hand of, hey, Dalvin had a really good year this year. He he had a lot of big runs that got us back into games that possibly won us games. So you know, this would be a guy that you might want to trade for and give up some capital for. So if you're gonna get anything back for Dalvin Cook, this would be the time to do it. So if you can find a quick partner, do it.
Hey, we had 34 people in the building, y'all, and we only got 17 likes, man. That math ain't mathing. I ain't gonna lie to you, that math is not mathing, man. That math is not mathing at all. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure hit that like button. Hit that
y'all doing
like
division button. And subtraction over there.
I mean, I'm telling you, y'all straight stealing. If you like the content, at least hit the like button. You feel me? And on top of that, man, I just pinned Purple and Scold. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to that channel too as well, because we gonna start ramping up on that channel. You know what I mean? Like as the draft's getting closer, as the news is coming out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we popping. Yogi, you see 27, you see 25 likes now? Okay, perfect. Yeah, we getting there. I just seen it. It was only at 17. So appreciate y'all. Y'all hit the like button when you come through the door, man. Wipe your feet at the door. Wipe your feet at the door, man.
Actually, take your shoes off. Take your shoes off at the door.
Shoes off,
no shoes in our house. All right?
Unless we talking about Kirk, then you got to put them shoes on. Matter of fact, put them Timberlands on. You know what I'm saying?
Put the Timbs on. Put the Timbs on. You have to do some stomping.
But nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like for real though, like I look at it like this, man. Like the running backs, we good. I feel like wide receiver, we need to go free agency, right? And get maybe or draft. I think you can draft wide receivers nowadays. I think wide receivers are draftable nowadays, to be honest with you. But linebacker, I feel like you can pick one up in the draft, but I think if you're trying to win, like that's what we need to figure out. I think the main question is Kwesi and Kevin O'Connell. I mean, obviously they're not going to say, "Oh, we're trying to tank next year," because that's not why they got hired. But but sometimes you have to have a plan. You know what I mean? And as long as you're communicating with the Wolves, saying, "Hey, we might have to take a step back." You know what I'm saying? We might have to take one step back to take two steps forward. And if they have that agreement, then okay, you need to let us know that. Be a little transparent, because the thing is this. If we're trying to go all the way in and win a Super Bowl, like still be contenders for a Super Bowl next season, then we need to go heavy in free agency. And that means we need to get a linebacker in free agency. I think that's very important. And I think we need to get a cornerback in free agency. You know what I'm saying?
Which look, free agency is really, really deep this year. There's going to be plenty of cornerbacks. There's going to be plenty of linebackers. And there's going to be a decent amount of receivers. If I were to have a fantasy wide receiver, quote unquote,
who you bringing?
Who
you bringing?
Outside of free agency, maybe if we can pull off a trade, man. If we can find a way to get D-Hop.
Oh, you like D-Hop?
D-Hop?
Okay.
We can get DeAndre Hopkins to pair with Justin Jefferson. And I know again, this is fantasy. I haven't even looked into the numbers.
Not really. That really ain't fantasy though. That could be possible.
Well, we'd have to move a lot of cap around and cut some players. Now, if we went out there and cut a guy like we cut Harrison Smith and something else happens, and look, Jordan Hicks, I'm waiting on Jordan Hicks to be cut. That's going to save $5 million in cap room this year.
I'm wondering why he isn't cut yet.
I'm curious with that too. I don't know if we kind of want to keep a veteran linebacker in that linebacker room. That may be it, but. I don't know, man. You got $5 million of cap room that you could save with cutting one player that's not necessarily a key factor of your team. But what do I know? But if you can find a way to work something out with the Cardinals and grab a D-Hop to pair with Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah. So this is my thing. This is my thing on wide receivers. One thing we all know this, chat. We all can agree with this, that wide receivers are divas, regardless of even JJ at a point. Like, I mean, he might not be showing it yet, but trust me, it's gonna come out. Wide receivers, and he's showed it. He's actually has showed signs before. Like, if you really pay attention, like when he don't get the ball a lot, like you could tell that his attitude changes, because that's just naturally what a wide receiver is gonna do. You can't really blame these guys for doing that. And my thing is this. When you got somebody like D-Hop, you got to have this kind of conversation with him. Like, listen, you're coming onto a team that has Justin Jefferson. All right. You understand that, right? Because we got to have and that's why I'm off on Odell, because my thing is make me believe that D-Hop or Odell don't believe that they still a wide receiver one in this league.
Oh yeah. And Odell would be probably the worst influence for Justin Jefferson.
I'm telling you. Now, I know people say they have a connection. I've seen JJ wear the Odell shirt during warm-ups, and they got obviously LSU and all that good stuff. But I'm telling you right now, like, those guys are looking to go on a team and make it their offense, like straight up. Like they want to make it that, like, especially D-Hop too, because D-Hop, he's still D-Hop. So I couldn't see them meshing that well, because it's either going to cause conflict with JJ or it's going to cause conflict with D-Hop not getting the ball as much.
It could be. It could be. I don't necessarily think it would be with D-Hop. Yeah, he can be a little bit of a diva, but I think at the end of the day, if he's winning cures everything. Yeah. Let's be real. Winning cures everything. So if D-Hop is only getting 7 targets a game and 5 catches, but we're winning, I don't think he'd have an issue with that.
I don't know, man. Some guys still want to be the reason why they win, though. Like some guys, that's not to say that he is that guy, but there is, especially wide receivers. Like, even if you're winning, they still be salty because they want to be the reason they're winning. You know what I mean? Like, they want to be.
They got somewhat of a god complex.
I mean, just look at what Adam Thielen, the vibes Adam Thielen gave us after being on our team for that long, and all of a sudden he goes out salty. You know what I mean? He goes out salty, like, yo, we won 13 games, but shit, if y'all would have gave me the ball, we would have went to the Super Bowl type shit. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the vibes. And his wife going on IG saying, oh, they didn't give up. Bro, you had 107 targets. Like, tell your wife to go sit in her place, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Tell your wife to take her phone away, because she's sounding crazy right now. Because you want to know why? We can go down this list, okay? We can say that the Bengals, who's that? TJ Higgins, right?
Yeah.
The same amount of targets. T. Higgins, same amount of targets. Guess how many yards he had? Almost 1,000 something, I think, right? All right. There's a couple of names that got the same, damn near around either within 2 or 3 targets, and they all have over 1,000 yards.
Better production.
Adam Thielen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, tell your wife to go look before she start typing on her phone. You know what I mean? Because she's sounding crazy. I mean, you got more than enough targets, bro. Like, you were used a lot. Man. It just is what it is, man. And I love Thielen, and I'm gonna hang your jersey gonna hang behind me forever. But the truth of the matter is, though, man, like, you just ain't it no more. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, and I'm sorry.
He's a 33-year-old wide receiver. I mean, especially a guy that was never really the most athletic wide receiver. I just, it's 33. It's time. Like, it was the right business move. It hurts, yes. It's like, seeing a family member go to jail, but he did the crime. He's got to go to jail. He fucked up. Like,
So, and and shout out, and Mont got a point right here, because somebody else commented on my post, because I did a poll on my YouTube about Odell. Majority of us said hell no, but still yet. Somebody did comment on there and said, hey, look, Odell didn't mind being a wide receiver too with Cooper Kupp. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so, I mean, maybe Odell, I feel like Odell can be humbled. I feel like he's been humbled, shall I say, you know what I mean? More than the old Odell that we remember of fighting the damn, the kicking net and stuff like that. I think he has been humbled a little bit more, but still yet. Yeah. I think he has character issues, man. Like, for real, man. I think he's Antonio Brownish, man. Like, for real. And I'm trying to stay away from that. That's my only problem.
Just not as loopy as on Antonio Brown. It's just I would love to have Odell the athlete, the football player. But again, it goes back to kind of that quote unquote diva quality, to where he's gonna be showing Justin Jefferson the wrong example of how to go about things for the most part, as far as what's best for the Minnesota Vikings. Now, we already know he's gonna be in JJ's ear. Yo, you better get your money.
You better get your bag, boy.
Yeah, even if it's somewhere else, bro. Like,
for sure.
You can get more money here. He's gonna be in his ear. So,
like, bro, you so good. You as good as you are, and you playing in Minnesota. Like, bro, you know you can go to Dallas, you can go to Miami, bro. They'll pay you so much, and you don't pay no taxes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. You know what I mean?
No, thank you.
Right.
Keep Odell far away from Justin Jefferson. Yeah. If he isn't close already with him.
Yeah,
so yeah, that's what I'm out on Odell for. Yeah. I'd much rather have D-Hop, but obviously that would take a lot.
Man, y'all let me know, man, before you SK, I don't know how long you got, man. You want to run it quick, man. Y'all let me know. Y'all want to do a quick mock, man. Drop a mock in the chat, man. Drop a mock in the chat if y'all want to do a quick mock, man. We'll run a little 5-rounder, man, since we have
run that 5-rounder mock, man. I'm here for it. I got a little time.
Yeah, man. Y'all drop mock in the chat, man. We get it popping, man. Y'all already know what time it is. The first thing we gonna do.
I'll hop off in about 15 minutes, so I'll be able to bring in the first couple rounds with you.
All right, let's do this. Let's see. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Let's go.
See here. Y'all give me a second, man. Let me just set it up real quick. Let me set it up.
Too Evil to Hope says he just did a draft. Third overall pick, quarterback Richardson. 97th, Tank Dale. 118, Hodges Tomlinson from TCU. 124, Ajoro from Texas. 157, Dorian Williams from Tulane. And then 159, running back McBride from, what was that? USF, I think it. Not USF. I forgot what college, but yeah, McBride.
Let's go.
So that's a solid.
What's up? What's up a lot? Appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate y'all tapping in tonight, man. We lit the night, man. We got 32 people in the building. Hey, take your shoes off at the door. Hit that like button. You already know what time it is. Hit that like button, man. We appreciate all the love and support. We about to run a quick mock while we got SK with us, man. We're gonna do a continuation of last night. Let's see what we got. I did 4 rounds, y'all. We're gonna do a 4 round. We're gonna rock a little 4-rounder.
Yes,
sir. See what we got here. All right, everybody can see that. That look good. Let me see if there's any other ways that make it look a little that small.
There you go. That looks better.
There we go. Let's rock that. There we go. Let me get the comment. All right, I ain't gonna pin no comments because we gonna be blocking. So y'all, we paying attention. Let me pull it up on my phone because I gotta. Hey, y'all know
I can read the comments on this side. I'll read the comments. Yeah, just handle the draft. I'll read the comment.
I got you. I'll be bringing it up on my phone too. All right, facts. All right, let's get it. All right, let's get it here. Let's get it. All right. Y'all know we knew. All right, we're gonna start this draft. First of all, before we start, do y'all want to hit a trade? Do y'all want to try to trade right off the rip before we even let them get on the clock?
Sweet,
are we trying to?
Sweet says trade with Seattle. Tweets.
All right, so let's just try to trade right now. All right, let's just try to trade right now. All right, so let me see. We're gonna do. Let's see here. Are you allowed to trade before you
yeah,
or you gotta wait. You gotta wait until they get to that team.
You gotta wait until that pick. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So go ahead and start it.
All right. Boom. We're gonna pause it.
Okay.
Oh man, it won't let me pause. Oh, hold up. We gotta restart that. Hold on. We gotta restart that. Nope. We gotta restart that. Hell no. Hold up, y'all. We gotta restart that.
They did us dirty.
Like that.
They ain't rocking like that. They weren't letting us trade.
Hold up real quick, y'all.
Levis was there too. Richardson was gone though. Richardson was gone before Seattle.
I don't like that shit. They played us just now. Hold up. Man, hey, y'all know we ain't no damn mock pros out here, man. We ain't damn PFF now. Y'all are just gonna have to
start the draft at a slower speed.
Yeah,
like,
that's
put
what
it all the way down.
Yeah, I'm gonna start it slow.
Oh yeah, Ryan Bailey says try and throw in Zadarius Smith on that trade too. That might work.
Facts. All right. Make sure
hey, I don't know. I think D. Will. I think this is the second or third time you said it. You want to trade to Neil Hunter?
He be trying to get rid of Hunter.
Hunter?
You trying to get rid of Hunter? All right, y'all can see that everything good. All right, let's do this. Let me put that speed all the way down.
You might be able to go down to the drop box where it has the Carolina Panthers within the trade.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah.
Be able to drop down to Seattle.
All right, so we're gonna trade with Seattle, right?
Yeah, Seattle.
All right. All right, we're gonna trade Seattle. All right, we're gonna give them our 23rd.
Okay.
We're gonna try to get their 5th, obviously, which is Denver's 5th. Oh yeah, we need to get Denver back too for holding out.
It's gonna take at least a first rounder next year too.
All right, yeah.
I would think
we're gonna give them. Damn, they still don't like that. All right, then we're gonna do a player, right?
Yeah, try and throw Zadarius Smith in there.
You know they're gonna take who that is. You know Seattle need a quarterback now. Let me start.
They got Geno, baby.
Hey, you know Seattle need a quarterback now. Them boy did just sign Geno though. I ain't gonna lie.
They got Geno.
All right, so let's see. We're gonna trade Sedarius. Damn, they still got Cameron Dantzler on our shit too. So this shit must PFF need to do better.
Trade him too.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, let's throw Sedarius in there. This would be. Oh yeah, they definitely taking that.
Oh wow. Well, I mean, being realistic, they're gonna want that first round pick next year, anyways. So put that first in there.
Shit,
See if you can grab another pick in this year's draft from them. So see if you can grab like 51.
Nope.
See if you can grab 82.
Trade will not be. Oh no, hold on. All right, there we go. 55. Let's try it.
Yeah. See if you can grab that. Take it.
Or actually, you know what? Yeah. Maybe that's why I didn't. Okay, never mind. All right, yeah. Let's see. Offer trade. Let's go. All right, we starting out. Hey, we starting out spicy, baby.
Will Levis.
We starting out spicy, baby. Okay, we're gonna start this draft off slow. We're gonna start it out slow. I'll speed up a little bit.
No surprise there. Bryce Young, CJ Stroud. No surprise.
Hold up.
Colts is the big one. Who's the Colts gonna take? Let
me go one more. All right, there we go. All right, we got. Let's see. The Colts got Will Levis.
No.
So you already know what we're doing here. We gotta go A-Rod. We gotta go A-Rich. I know you. Hey, look. I know you mad. I know you mad, man. But we got to go A-Rich, man. You know what I'm saying he got to sit behind Kirk for 1 year.
Okay, yeah, we.
I mean, this ain't even nothing to think about right here, man.
They will.
This ain't even nothing to think about right here, man.
I know there's not. See if the Lions, just for shits and giggles, if the Lions even offered you a trade to move up one spot.
All right, let's see. Trades.
See if they even offered you. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and take Richardson. Richardson's the move.
Yeah, Richardson, absolutely the move. All right, let's see. Draft a player. All right, we drafting Richardson. Facts. All right, we got our boy. We got Richardson, man. Hey, we got Richardson, y'all. That's a steal for Richardson. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Bob. I would have took Witherspoon too. Like, to keep it real with you, like I'm a big Witherspoon fan, bro.
So what picks do we got? We got 81 and 87 next.
Yeah, we got I don't know, where's it show me at? Damn, I ain't no damn. I suck at this shit.
Hold on, you got pause it. Pause
it. There we go. Yeah, we got 83 and 87. So that's actually good. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they're pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if we get Anthony Richardson, like I feel like shit. At the end of the day, we can wait until 83. But if y'all want to trade, let me know. You know, hey, this about y'all, man. Shit, y'all want to try to fleece somebody else and deal Hunter?
No, don't deal Hunter.
Y'all want to try to get in the second round?
Deal Cook.
All right.
See if you can deal Cook.
All right, who we want to get in round 2, man? Who we want to fleece then? All right, so Cook. We gotta be realistic here. What team should we try? The Cardinals and try to get 34?
Yeah. See if the Cardinals might mess around.
Because I feel like the Cardinals would be a team that would take a running back. Because Carolina.
You could possibly, if you trade with the Cardinals, there you could possibly get a Trent Simpson.
Or the Bills. Okay, he said the Bills too. Let's see. The Bills are all the way down. Damn. All right, they're pick 59. Damn. Isn't it crazy that no team has needs as running back? That's weird.
We already traded with Seattle. Washington doesn't need it.
The Falcons. I could see Cook playing for the Falcons. Yeah.
Yeah. Check out see what 44 is talking about. Yeah.
All
See
right,
what the Falcons.
Let's do that. Let's do.
And hope Trent Simpson is there.
Let's do Falcons. He said we need Carter. Yo, what up, Rap? Appreciate you, Eli, tapping in, man. Appreciate you, Eli. I'm watching the chat off my phone, so y'all stay active, man. I'm here, baby. Let's go. We doing this mod. We trying to trade with the Falcons. Trade Kirk too. Sarah don't bullshit. I feel you, Sarah. We know you in the building tonight, baby. We know you in the building tonight, baby. Keep it up.
All right, so 44.
All right, so what we gonna get rid of? All right, so we want 44. All right.
Yeah, let's try 83 and Dalvin Cook, or 87 and Dalvin Cook. 87 and Dalvin Cook.
All right,
let's try that. We about to nickel and dime these motherfuckers.
All right, let's see. 87 and Dalvin. Ooh, boy, them boy don't even want Dalvin out here. All right, let's see if we throw. Let's see if we gonna throw in next year's second round.
No, if we're gonna do that, you might as well go for the 34th pick. If we're gonna trade it, throw in next year's we're giving up all of 2024 if we throw in the second round pick.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Y'all want to try to move up to 34 and get rid of it?
Yeah, if we're gonna give up next year's second, we gotta get a top second round pick.
Yeah, let's do that. Fuck that. We going for Arizona.
Yeah, see what's up with Arizona. They might want Cook a little more.
What's up, Arizona? How you feeling tonight? We got something for you.
They don't.
How you feeling tonight, Arizona? We're gonna give you that. We're gonna give you next year's second.
Take off 87. Take off 87.
There we go. We're just gonna give you next year's second. Let's get it.
See if you can, hold on. See if you can get 66 too.
Ooh, my boy trying to fleece some shit out here.
Now throw in 83. So hit the trade button. It might go through. No. You might be able to throw 159 in there and get that 66 pick too. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. It's almost there though. Maybe 119 instead of 159. Throw 119.
Yeah, they'll take that.
Yep. Run it.
We giving up a lot. All right, but that's still straight though, because we getting two. Yeah. There we go. We straight. That's decent.
That's two quality picks.
Who cares about next year?
Yeah, we're talking about this
year. we trying to win now. You know what I'm saying? We trying to win now.
Anymore.
I'm tired. Look here. As a Vikings fan, I'm tired of waiting until next year, man. I'm trying to win now. Straight up.
Right.
Now let's get this show on the road, man. You feel me? I'm trying to win now. Fuck next year. Straight up. Like, all right, let's see who we got coming off the board here. Damn, Witherspoon to the Jets, bro. That would be lethal. Like, if that happened in real life, bro, oh my gosh.
Yeah, for sure.
Bruh, that would be lethal if that happened in real life. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wow, Nolan Smith fell all the way to 26.
What's up, George? Drew Sanders.
All right, we're about to be on the clock.
Emmanuel Forbes. I told you, Emmanuel Forbes starting to move up them boards now. We on the clock. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here now. Josh Downs.
I'm cool on him right here. I'm cool on him. You got Mozzie Smith. Mozzie Smith is really good. I like Mozzie.
Yeah. Let's switch it up to a little bit because I know y'all know me. I'm going tank right here, but at the end of the day, we ain't gonna do that. We'll switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's a reach for Tank. Tank's gonna be available at our next pick, I think.
Yeah. All right, let's see. We got this cornerback. I think we definitely need to go cornerback. Let's see what cornerbacks are on the board right now.
When you get a chance, also look up Simpson too. See if he's been taken yet.
Tyreek Simpson. I'm sure Simpson gone. Hold on.
No, I think he's still available.
Really? If he available, then we gotta go Simpson then for sure. That's Skull Mafia guy. That's my boy Skull Mafia guy right there.
See what trade offers we got. We might be able to trade down a couple picks.
What is Simpson, a linebacker? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't.
Simpson. Yeah, he's a ways down.
Ain't no way they got him down that far. Nah, we must be missing him. He absolutely got
you missed him on the list. I saw him. You missed him on the list. Yeah, he's up towards the top. Keep going.
Oh yeah, right there. Okay, they don't got it there. All right, so he there.
Yeah, see what trade offers we got. Maybe we can trade down a couple picks.
All right, let's see. Trade. The Seahawks want to trade. They want let me see. What do they want from us?
They want 34. They want the 34 from us, but they got the 30.
Their pick is the 37th pick. I mean, shit, I don't really see no point in doing that, to be honest with you.
Watch.
All right,
I'm about hit to 37. Hit that 37. Hit that 34. Now hit that 51 of theirs. Now hit our 87. Hit our 66.
They might accept that. Let's see.
They might accept that.
Nope.
No. Yeah, be doing. I mean, we could add picks, but it'd be just.
Man, we gonna give y'all our 2025 round one. Let me stop.
That'll do it right there. What is it? 62% chance if you give them the third.
All right, let's see if we give them the third
from 2025.
Yeah, they'll take that. They might even take a fourth. They might even take the fourth. Yeah, they might even take the fifth.
Yeah, take the fifth. Throw that at them.
Matter of fact, we gonna fleece them like that. That's how.
Go ahead, kwesi. Go ahead,
kwesi. Let's go. R.A. Peasy hit him with the fleece move, boy. Y'all getting a seventh rounder, man. Fall back.
Yes, sir. Run that back. We're about to be right back up.
We straight tanking them, boy.
Who they? Oh, they grabbed.
Jalen Hyatt was there. Ooh.
Okay, we can grab Trenton Simpson here now.
Yeah, let's grab Simpson. I think that's a fact, man. We gotta do that for my Skull Bro, man. This for you, Skull Bro. This for my boy Skull Mafia right here, man, all day. You know what I'm saying?
And that would make sense, especially if we release Jordan Hicks as well, too. Be a great pick right there.
Nah, I don't agree with you saying that Tank Dell gonna be there. I think Tank Dell about to get picked up right here.
No, I think Tank's gonna be there, bro. Tank will be there.
What's our next pick? 51. Yeah.
Tank will be there. It's coming.
And then Hooker to the got picked. That's all right. We don't need him. We got our boy.
Look, Tank's about to be right there if you want him.
Yeah. All right, but we can look right through. I think we actually need. Let's see what cornerbacks are on too. Still. Let's see what cornerbacks are on. Let's see. So they got the guy.
This is our last pick of this draft too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So this is big where we go here.
All right, so these are cornerbacks, man. Y'all let us know, man. Where should we go? Where should we go here, man? You know what I'm saying?
I like Hodges a lot. I like Hodges Tomlinson a lot.
Who's Hodges? Oh, okay, yeah. I gotta go watch. I'm gonna go watch some film tonight on some of these.
Garrett Williams is coming off a major injury, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm out on him.
Okay. So I mean, Eli Ricks sounds really familiar. Like I feel like he's been.
I like Forbes. If I'm being honest,
Forbes got picked early. He got picked early.
Oh, he already got picked up.
Yeah, he got picked up by the Steelers early.
Then I would
probably go Bennett here. Like Bennett's probably the best one to me on this list. Like I think Bennett,
I would go
Hodges.
Tomlinson.
Yeah. All right, let's see what wide receivers. The chat saying wide receivers. Let's see if we got wide receivers.
There goes Tank. Told you.
Michael said William.
Garrett Williams.
Garrett Williams. You talking? Okay.
Really good player, but it's that injury prone thing, and I don't like having two injury prone players in our defensive back room with him and Andrew Booth. I'm not comfortable with it. I watched all 70 games of Grant. Oh, RIP to Bud, man, for sure. Yeah,
absolutely. Let's see, man. Let's see. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, man. For the last pick, man, I heard a lot about A.T. Perry too.
I'm out. I'm cool.
And Michael Wilson. I heard a lot about Michael Wilson too from Stanford.
Another guy that's coming off an injury. He's another guy coming off an injury.
So we might as well. So right here, we going Tank.
Yeah,
this would make me feel good. This would make me feel good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This would make me feel good, y'all.
And then just put that speed up, see what grade we got.
Yeah, let me pause it real quick. We'll put that speed up. All right, boom. Let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we came out with, man. I think we won this draft. I ain't gonna cap to you. We damn sure won this draft. We got Anthony Richardson. We fleeced the Seattle Seahawks. You know what I mean? Twice. We did them boy dirty twice.
Yeah, we did.
We did them dirty twice, bro. Like, come on now. Y'all gotta give us an A. Y'all gotta give us an A for that.
Yeah, smash that like and make sure y'all go follow Purple and Skull Media. Subscribe Purple and Skull Media. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Damn, this shit taking forever. Okay, there we go.
Let me see. All right, boom. We got a B. Damn, Skull Mafia. They gave us a C for your boy Trenton. Ooh, they gave us them boy did us dirty. Ooh, I think because we traded two. We probably traded two big names too, like to get our picks. Like y'all trading proven players for people that y'all don't even know if they're gonna be decent. That probably got to develop. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. But we did get a B for Anthony Richardson. I don't care. I would be okay with this.
It would have been an A if it was with Levis.
You need to cut Dale right away. My boy, hey, Too Evil to Hope don't like Dale, man. Dale is the truth, Too Evil. Mark my words, man. That boy nice, man. He's something serious.
Well, I'm about to tap out of this rap, man. I gotta.
Yeah, man. Hey, we appreciate. We appreciate you tapping in with us, man. For sure, man. For sure.
And hey, like I said earlier, all y'all make sure to tap in, subscribe to the Purple and Skull Media page here on YouTube. Tomorrow, hey. These next couple of days, especially tomorrow, is gonna be cracking. So I think me and Rap are gonna work something out to where we get shows on both of our channels.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll do one on Purple Pocket Podcast and we'll do one on Purple and Skull Media as well. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I'm sure Rap's gonna hang around and talk some more shit with y'all. So
yeah, man, we'll kick some more. We'll kick some more shit real quick, man, for a little bit. But yeah, appreciate you, SK though, man. Hold it down. You already know.
Ooh, hit that like button, baby.
For sure, man. All right. Man, that was fun, man. That was fun having SK in the building, man. We had SK in the building with us, man. It's always fun with my boy. You feel me? Always fun kicking it with my boy, man. But before we go, man, you know what I mean? Like, before we go real quick, man, I'm going to just put it like this, man. Hey, Kirk Cousins, go sit on that curb. Hey, we about to just talk about it real quick, man. You know what I mean? Like, look. We went through it at the beginning. We did a mock draft. We talked about the running backs, but you know what? We absolutely just have to get it out a little bit more, man. So we already know Kirk Cousins needs to be playing for somebody else. Hopefully this season, if it could happen, you know what I mean? If it could happen, that would be nice. But if not, it's a prove it year for a 12-year veteran. You know what I mean? A prove it year for it. That says a lot. You know what I mean? That says a lot. Like, really does. That says a lot about how your team really feels about you, how your coaches really feel about you. 13 wins, yeah, it means something, but it don't mean much. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean much. Why? Dallas extended Dak Prescott off the rip. They won 12 games. You know what I'm saying? They also did win a playoff game too, though, and he balled out in that. You feel me? Daniel Jones, they signed him to a big contract. I know Kirk got to feel some type of way. And you want to know what else plays in our favor, believe it or not, is his agent. Seems like he's pretty greedy. So it actually plays in our favor because I'm sure his agent's in his ear like, yo, they don't want to give you an extension. Don't even worry about it. Like, we should actually go play the market. Like, we should go play the market, man. You should waive your trade clause. Hopefully that's what the discussions they're having on the phone tonight. And he's sitting back and thinking like, you know what? If you believe that's best for my family and you think I can go get a 3-year deal getting traded right now, I'm in for it. Hopefully that's the conversations we're having. That's the great news. You know what I mean? That's the great news, man. You know, Too Evil said, do you think he can be gone by Friday, man? I would hope. That would be lit if it could happen. You know what I mean? Somebody else, my boy Mont said that he feels like Kirk's going to get traded. He texted me earlier and said, man, I feel like it's just something feels weird, man. It just feels like Kirk's about to hit that trade block, man. We about to trade him. You know, and I'm like, shit, I hope so. Skull Mafia said, I have a funny feeling about the Kirk situation. If they surprise us tomorrow with a Kirk extension, hey, you know, and to be honest with you, like, I wouldn't be surprised about that either. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be, because that's the Viking thing to do. The Viking thing to do would be, yeah, let's go ahead and extend them and just have, another 4 seasons of just being in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. For real. That is the Viking thing to do. So I wouldn't be surprised. What up, Philly Sports Talk? Appreciate you tapping in. Man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, hey, other teams are extended. And this is another thing too. Like, you got to admit, most of the time when you're in a situation like we are as Vikings, like, most of the time you take care of your quarterback first, especially if you feel like he had an amazing season and he gives us the best chance. Like, you take care of that first. You say, hey, the first move we're going to make to free up some money is we're going to go ahead and extend you. You know what I mean? Like, but they didn't. So that's why I say, like, that sends a big message to a lot of the fan base. Obviously, we saw Twitter going crazy with everybody saying, hey, you got your Kirk stands, they punch in the air now. You know what I mean? They mad. They're oh man, like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I don't like this. Like, oh, well, bro. Oh, well. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you can thank Triple P family, man. We made it happen. You know what I'm saying? I think kwesi tapped into us, man. kwesi tapped into us, y'all, man. He know what's up. He see how we rocking over here, man. He see the truth. You know what I mean? Like, stop with all that wanting to be nice and just give people millions of dollars for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to win a Super Bowl over here. We want to rep. We want to rep too, man, as Vikings. We want to rep too. We tired of being in the middle. All that middle stuff is over with. You know what I mean? It's time to hit the 10 knob. So I think the only way to do that is to get us a quarterback that can improvise, that can move around, and that has a dog in him, man. Like, we got to make sure we do the x-ray, and we got to make sure he just got like that pit bull or that Rottweiler, like, has to be there. It has to be there. You know what I'm saying? It has to be there. And this is the thing, like I stated earlier, like, if a guy comes in like Anthony Richardson or something and they don't perform well, trust me, the Triple P family, we will take care of business how we supposed to. Like, he will get on the curb. You feel me? It just is what it is. Like, we ain't going to show no favoritism. Like, for real. Like, we're going to keep doing this until we get who we need. You know what I'm saying? Like, we will know when we got our guy. Like, it's obvious. You know what I mean? There's about 10 teams in the league, I can say, that probably know that they have their guy and everything else around them needs to just start coming in order, to where the Vikings, sometimes I feel like we had stuff around was all good, but Kirk Cousins was the reason why we couldn't get to that promised land. You feel me? Regardless of him throwing 4,000 yards and shit, it never turned into anything. Empty calories, man. You know what I mean? One of them big guys on them big media said that. They said he's an empty calories type quarterback. I think it was Max Kellerman, which he ain't my favorite guy, but you know what? He had a point. He had a point, man. Empty calorie type quarterback, bro. He'll get you a ton of yards. He'll get you some touchdowns. Now, I'm gonna tell you what, when it's 4th and 8 and you need the first down, he's gonna throw it for 3 yards. Like, straight up, like they've been saying that for years, man. Like, I've actually heard, people like Stephen A, people like Shannon Sharp, Skip, Max Kellerman, they've actually said things like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, if you need 5 yards, Kirk gonna give you 3. That's just the type of quarterback he is. If you need 5 and it must win, he gonna give you 3. And guess what? We saw it right with our own eyes, and we've seen it over and over again. People that aren't Vikings fans don't see it until it's on the bright lights. But we've been dealing with this shit for 5 years now, man. It's time to go. All right, it's time to go, man. You got to cut ties, man. And I think kwesi and KOC, I think they see the bigger picture. Hopefully Skull Mafia is not right, man. Hopefully they don't come out tomorrow and we see all the Vikings agreed to a deal. They're going to extend them. You know what I mean? Like, KOC, man, take that jersey down out your office. Take that jersey down. You don't need that shit. I mean, you can still keep it up there, but hey, it's business over pleasure, man. For real. Trade that motherfucker on draft night. Hey, word. That'd be lit too. Could you imagine trading them on draft night? I just think, like, if we realistically think about, y'all drop down the teams that are realistically able to trade for Kirk, though. Like, that's what we have to establish here, because we gotta be somewhat realistic, right? So I think, for one, San Francisco seems like the best suitors, obviously, but they don't have a first round pick, so we know we're not gonna get that back in capital. But at the end of the day, we can get something back. You know what I mean? But I mean, what's realistic? I say 49ers, maybe Tampa Bay. We could probably get Tampa's first round pick. I don't know where they pick at in the draft, but we can also use that to even more leverage the Colts. Okay. Colts would be one. Las Vegas Raiders, the Jets, Commanders. That'd be crazy if he goes back to the Commanders, wouldn't it? I don't think he would do that. Even though he was boosting them up on that Bussin' with the Boys though podcast though. How he loves the media in Washington and all this down and third. So you know what? Maybe he can go back there. You know. But we also got to realize like he has a no trade clause. But you know what? This would let us know if he was to say, all right, I'm willing to get traded. Like this will let us know if it's about the money or if it's about winning a Super Bowl. Because if he goes somewhere like the Texans, like you said, Yogi, if he was to pick the Texans for the simple fact that they were willing to give him a guaranteed contract, then we got our answer. You know what I mean? And we'll know as Vikings fans, and I want all the Kirk stands to apologize on Twitter the night after he signs that deal, because then we'll absolutely know that he went to the Texans because it's about the money more than it's about winning the Super Bowl. And he can get on these podcasts and cap all he want, but you ain't getting that bullshit past me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting that bullshit past me. I know what's up. I mean, I know what's up. So try that with somebody else, man. You ain't gonna do that with us, Kirk. We on to you, bruh. We on to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we on to you, boy. It feels weird that we're probably gonna play against Jordan Love instead of Rodgers in the Packers this year. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, hopefully Jordan Love don't turn into half of what Rodgers was in his prime. Let's hope that. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope that. For real. Him and Shanahan are best buds. Exactly. That's why everybody always links them. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because ever since even after the 2018 season, like Vikings world, we always linked. I mean, right after that season where, can Kirk Cousins possibly get traded? Right after he signed a guaranteed contract, we already was ready to trade him. You know what I'm saying? Then you had your other crew that, no, it wasn't his fault that he threw 3 interceptions in a must-win game. It wasn't his fault. The wide receivers ran the wrong routes. The offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it be. Y'all know how it be, man. I ain't got to tell y'all. Y'all know how it be. It's everybody else's fault, but to me, it remind me of my children, man. Know what I mean? When I get a call from the school, and it's like, my kids will swear to God that, they can get in trouble 3 times in 1 month, and they can swear to God that it's always the teacher fault. You know what I'm saying? They don't never do nothing wrong. It's always the teacher fault. You feel me? Sometimes you just gotta take responsibility, Kirk. Just know it's your fault, bro. It's your fault. He'll get to play the Vikings D twice a year. Man, I wouldn't even be scared of him playing on the Packers either. I ain't gonna lie. Like, honestly, like, that would be crazy if we traded Kirk to the Packers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would not be scared. I would be like, hey, we playing Kirk Cousins. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a playoff game or something. If he was to be able to get them there, like, be like, bro, we playing Kirk in the playoffs, man. Dub. For real. Dub. He said, right, why did you tell us your kids are troublemakers? They pretty decent. You know what I mean? I love my children to death. To you. They do pretty decent. But every once in a while, kids gonna be kids. I got teenagers, so kids gonna be kids, you feel me? Sometimes they want to get out of order, and we gotta handle them, you know what I mean? That's just life. That's just life, you know what I mean? I keep it transparent with the squad, man. I keep it transparent, you know what I mean? We just regular out here living life, trying to do our thing, man. We trying to do our thing. But shit, at the end of the day, man, like, look, Kirk got to go. That's what this was about. Hey, for real, like, Kirk just got to go, man. That's what it is. Kirk got to go. That man an animal. My boy Crown Jewels just texted me that man an animal. You know what I'm saying? And you want to know what I sent them? I sent them the damn, guess who I sent them? That he said that man an animal. I sent them Ivan Pace Jr. because he didn't know about him, linebacker from Cincinnati. So if you don't know, go check him out. I told you, that boy a dog. I want him. I want them. Don't let us down, Vikings. I want them. Know what I'm saying? I want them. Got to make a move. For real. AJ said, I know it's not Vikings related, but yo, Ramsey got traded for a piece of bubble gum. Exactly. And you telling me the Vikings couldn't do that? Bro, Rodgers is a effing reject. Yeah, he is. I am so fed up with Rodgers fans. Rodgers going to come play for the Vikings in what? 1 year or 2 years? Rodgers will be our quarterback in 2025. Don't worry. Don't worry. He'll be our quarterback in 2025. And the 3rd round popcorn fart for real. Like, and that's the thing. But he do got to get paid, though. He does want to get paid. But I said this on Twitter, though. I was like, listen, like Jalen Ramsey, it's obvious. This man's going from LA to Miami, bro. Like, he wants to be in a big city with famous people and be able to ride his Lambos around town and stunt. Like Ramsey want to stunt, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't built for Minnesota. Like, that's not his type of vibe. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, hey, LA, Miami, that's where he want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. For real. It just is what it is, man. That type of dude he is. Yo, Ramsey trade opens up the doors for a Cook Howard trade. It do, though. You know what I mean? Hopefully we can do that. Cook Howard, that would be fire, because Howard, now that they got Ramsey, they're not going to be able to probably pay both of those, because I know Howard looks at himself as a top defender in the NFL, and he probably wants a bag too. So they're going to have to make a choice there. And guess what? I can make the choice for him. I'll send Dalvin Cook down there. But I don't know if they're going to have the money to be able to pay Dalvin Cook either. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know, but I'll definitely take Howard. I would take Howard over the 5th round pick thing they were talking about with Denver. Know what I'm saying? Like, 5th round pick. I mean, okay, I guess just to free up money, but shit, at the end of the day, like, if we can get Howard instead, like, let's rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be the best case scenario, bro. We called this a month ago. That would be the best case scenario. Like, let us get Howard. Let us get Howard. You know what I'm saying? Because that would lock up one side of the field automatic. We good. You know, because you think about it, who's our cornerbacks, bro? We got rid of Cameron Dantzler too. Like, who we rolling out there right now? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna tell me that we gonna get one of these guys in the draft and roll out Andrew Booth Jr. and a Caleb Evans. Like, and are we bringing Patrick Peterson back? Like, who is our cornerbacks, bro? That's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, that's a big deal. We really got an issue on our hands that we need to figure out. Because Evans and Booth, like, I feel you, Ryan, but no. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Evans showed us some flashes. You know what I'm saying? But Booth, we don't even know if this guy can play in the NFL. I'm going to just keep it real. Like, I wasn't in on Booth last year, and I'm still not. He got to show me. He got to show me. But, hey, you already know I'm in on Byron Murphy. Hey, free agent pickup. That's what I want, free agent pickup. If we can get Byron Murphy, bro, like, hey, imagine if we had Byron Murphy and Xavier, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see Kalen Barnes in action. Yeah, because he's super fast too. Yeah. It's just like, you know what, with the cornerbacks though, man. And you know what, when it comes to cornerbacks, man, I'm tired of hoping. That's my problem. Like, I feel like with cornerbacks, you need to really locate people the guys that can actually play the position, like, without having to guess if they can play or wait a year or they need a year to develop. No, you just need to go get the guys that can play it. You know what I'm saying? And that can play it good. Like, because that position right there is one of the most important positions on the football field in a passing league, bro. Like, what's more important than the guys that stop the pass? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. So, like, if you can get, that's why I say, like, that mock we did, bro, if the Jets were to get Davon Witherspoon on top of having Sauce Gardner, bro, like, listen, nobody is throwing on them, bro. Like, straight up, they probably would have they would absolutely have the best passing defense next year. Because Davon Witherspoon's the type of guy, he's going to be just like Sauce. He's going to be able to come in and play right away. Like, he don't need a year. He's going to start right away. And be productive. You could see that off the top. Pay Duke Shelley. Yeah, I like Duke Shelley, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't even want to settle for Duke Shelley. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I like Duke Shelley, and don't get me wrong, he absolutely played some good games for us. But man, I don't want to settle for Duke Shelley, man. That name don't hit hard enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I put it like this. If we were to get like Howard or we were to get Murphy and then Duke Shelley was on the other side, I think I can probably live with that, you know, on top of having some depth with Booth and stuff and hoping that they turn into what we think they can turn into. I'll be all right with that. You know what I mean? Like, definitely bring Shelley back for sure and put him in purple. But what I'm saying is to just automatically say, all right, we're rolling into the season with him being our CB1. I don't know about that. You know, like what we're tired of doing is we're tired of half stepping as Vikings fans. We're tired of settling. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're tired of, well, just give us Duke Shelley. You know what I mean? Like, and this is not to take nothing away from Duke Shelley, because he is a beast, and I did a video praising him, and I love Duke Shelley. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's a great guy too. You know what I mean? I think he's an animal, works hard, but it's just like, let's not just jump right in and say, you know what I mean? He's our CB1. Like, let's weigh our options, man. We got some free agents out there that we should try to poke at. You know what I'm saying? Like, Darius Slay's asking for a trade. Byron Murphy is my number one. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Byron Murphy is my number one, but Xavier Howard, if we can get the Cook deal rolling, and that is a possibility, okay, let's do that. We need a big name. You know what I mean? We definitely need a big name. Like, if we roll out there with Duke Shelley and Patrick Peterson, I don't see much difference in our pass defense next year. I'm gonna just keep it real. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, if we go into the season saying, who's your cornerbacks? Oh, we got Duke Shelley and we got Patrick Peterson. Like, I'm telling you, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. Like, we might as well get ready for it. It's gonna be ugly. We still don't have much cap room though, so the Vikings kind of got to take what they can get. I feel you. Yeah, you know what? And that's a thing too evil. Like, you know, the last regime. That's why it's hard. That's why it's hard to put like all this pressure on Kwesi and them, because, you know, they're trying to clean up stuff from what Rick Spielman and them did. You know, kicking the can down the damn road. Kicking the damn can down the road. You know, and they're trying to clean the mess up now. That's just what it's boiling down to. They're cleaning up the mess now. You know what I'm saying? But hey, and too evil. I mean, too evil. I'm not hating off P2. I like P2, but my thing is this, man. P2 is older and he's getting exposed in man coverage. And I'm gonna tell you what, Brian Flores, we not running that shell bullshit. I'm gonna tell you right now, we not running that shell bullshit. We not. And do you want to see Patrick Peterson and man? Like, you saw what happened week 1. I mean, right off the rip, he got burnt like a motherfucker, and he stayed getting burnt. Like, yeah, he has his splash plays, but he's nobody that you want to, you know, bank your season on. Like, yeah, his name holds a little weight from what he did in his prime. But at some point, you know, it's like, yo, we're going to roll out there with a 30-year-old, you know, cornerback at that, and these wide receivers getting nasty with it. You know what I mean? We need somebody with some young legs that can keep up. That's all. But, you know, hey, having them out there and just being a mentor, and if something does happen where a guy gets hurt, you know, at the same time, him on the sideline coaching on top of, hey, if we need to put him in, I'm all right with that. You feel me? But as far as just saying, hey, we don't need to look at corners in free agency because we got P2, I'm not all right with that. Yeah, I'm not all right with that. P2 got smoked like a Newport by a rookie in week 1. Yeah, and that wasn't the only time. AJ. Like, believe it or not, if you go back and watch the season over again and look at some of the play, like, P2 actually got exposed a lot. He was getting exposed a lot. You know what I mean? But he also made some good plays too that kind of like smeared it up a little bit, made it look like the season was a lot better than it was. You know what I mean? Because he did make some crucial plays too. But I'm going to tell you though, like, the plays in between though, boy, like, those are the ones you got to pay attention to, because those are the ones that put us in the position of having to have fourth quarter comebacks. You know what I mean? Like, That's the thing too. Like people keep praising Kirk about fourth quarter comeback. I don't want a fourth quarter comeback. You know what I mean? Like I don't want those. Like, yeah, they're all well and dandy if you're winning them, but we're not gonna go 9-0, 8-0 next season again with that shit. That shit does not happen, man. You know, it happened with us this year, and yeah, it was good. It was fun as Vikings fans. Obviously, it gave me a heart attack every single week, but still, yet, man, I don't want those type. Man, I want to be able to expose motherfucker, man, lock them down. Like, no, you're not. You know, like kind of how the 49ers did. You know what I mean? Make teams come up in the U.S. Bank, and they know for a fact that it's going to be a long day. Because I feel like teams came into the bank last year and was like, yo, you know what we definitely going to do today. The wide receivers were probably like, you know how we finna do today. All us about to get 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the confidence they probably had coming into the bank last year. Like, that's what we don't need. We got that first place schedule next year. Yeah, people were saying that too. I mean, what does that mean? We got the first place schedule. PPP, why did Jalen Ramsey tell those two Cowboy players that they were too little? I don't know. He told them they were too little. I don't know. But, you know, that sounded like something Jalen Ramsey would do. Y'all saw the video I did on Jalen Ramsey. You tell me. Like, that's the Jalen Ramsey I want. You feel me? I don't know what y'all talking about when people were saying they didn't want Jalen Ramsey. Like, that's the Jalen Ramsey I want. You feel me? That you tell me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That boy was on that. You know what I mean? Like that's the attitude you have to have as a corner, man. Like corners definitely need a certain type of attitude to them, bro. Like they absolutely do, man. That's one position where you need to have a certain type of something about you. You know what I mean? And Jalen Ramsey got that bitch was born to be a cornerback. Like straight, he was born to be a cornerback. Why? The reporter asked him, do you feel like and shout out to my boy AJ Green, because I'm a boy. I mean, grew up right around the corner. Went to Somerville High School right here where I'm at. But I'm gonna tell you what. The reporter asked Jalen Ramsey, hey, do you feel like AJ Green had a good game today? You tell me. Straight up, like no sugarcoat. You tell me. You think he had a good game? Shit. Not while I was on him, he didn't. Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? We got the type of players where it's like, did he have a good game today? Yeah, I mean, he's a really good receiver. You know, he had a really good game. You know, we just did what we can to stop, man. Fuck that. We trying to get aggressive people on the squad, man. Like, that's my mission, man, is to have a bunch of aggressive. We need a bunch of aggressive players, man. You know what I'm saying? We need players that really like wearing this shit on their sleeve, man. Like, for real. I'm going to just keep it real, man. That's the players I like. I just like that. I like players that are, don't get me wrong. You got to have your nice, respectful guys spread out over the field, but you also need a couple just savages out there, like, for real. That's out there for one thing and one thing only, and that's to whoever they playing against is to shut them down, get in their head, and make their day miserable. Make their day miserable. We like helping people up after we tackle them and stuff, man. Stop doing that. Like, for real, stop doing that. You know, sportsmanship is good when you're raising children and you're playing pee-wee football. We all grown men now, man. Handle business. I mean, we need, hey, for real. Like, that's what we need. We need like the Burficks from Cincinnati and shit like that without the penalties, though, for real. Like, don't try to hurt. I ain't saying go out there on the bounty or nothing. You know what I mean? But just confident guys, though. Confident guys that are, you know that they're the best. You feel me? They just know they're the best. Like, they go out there and they're like, listen, we are the best. And if a reporter asks me a dumb question about if you feel like you're going to have a good game, I'm going to tell them the facts. Like, not against me, they not. I mean, just like Alexander, Jair Alexander. I mean, shit, he did it. I mean, I did a video on him dissing him, though, because he was talking about our boy JJ, but still, yeah. That's the type of swagger you need as a cornerback. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. That's why Jair Alexander is as good as he is. That's why Ramsey's good as they are. Like, you can tell when there's a good cornerback because they're going to have that type of attitude. You know what I mean? Look up a nice cornerback in the NFL and tell me what they numbers looking like. They ass gonna keep getting burnt. They gonna, hey, you take it easy all you want. I mean, and wide receivers ain't gonna take it easy on your ass. So you can keep on with the nice guy if you want. Let's see. Jair Alexander is light skinned like you, PV. Hey, facts. Shout out to the light skin game, man. Shout out light skin game, man. But I don't like Jair though. I don't like Jair. He a Packer. Now, if he was on our team, then that'd be a different story. But he a Packer, so he gets no love from me. I can't wait to play the Packers this year. Yeah, for real. Got to clear up cap space to extend Kirk. Man, hell no, Purple Punch. Like, we not extending Kirk Cousins. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I wouldn't be surprised, like Skull Mafia said, if we had some news tomorrow come out saying they came up with a deal. But that would be mind blowing. I feel like if they were gonna do that, they would already did it. Like, I feel like they would have did that before they even made other moves, like Adam Thielen, Kendricks. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they would have did that. They would have did the cap. They would have extended Kirk off the rip, like knowing, like when you know, like that's your guy, you would have been like, listen, first things first, before we even look at the roster, we just gonna go ahead and extend you, free up some money right off the get. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't. I mean, because that, if you look at it, that would be the easiest thing to do. You know what I'm saying? But they decided not to do it. So that shows us that this man playing on a prove it year. This man literally playing on a prove it year, bruh. Which I'm okay with, because you want to know why? Because we know that he's gonna have the same year he always got. And I'm gonna tell you what, if 8 comebacks and 13 wins ain't enough, shit, next year definitely ain't gonna be enough. Which free agent would you like to see the Vikings sign? Byron Murphy. That's my favorite one, Dovey. Byron Murphy. Like, if I had to pick a free agent right now, like off the top of my head, Byron Murphy. Like, facts. Byron Murphy. Why? He's another one. He's another one that's a dog, bro. Like, for real. He's a dog. I hope they trade Kirk, but it wouldn't surprise me if they kept him around. It would surprise me if they kept him around. I ain't gonna lie. Like, trading him would make more sense to me. I feel like if they keep him around, like, that's gonna surprise me more. That's gonna make me scratch my head and be like, y'all keeping Kirk for 3 more years? Like, seriously? Like, yeah, like Kevin O'Connell, kwesi, y'all gonna bank y'all whole contract to be, running the Minnesota Vikings on Kirk Cousins getting y'all there when you have the numbers in front of you that, playoffs don't exist with this guy, especially winning them. They don't exist. Like, you're gonna do that? That makes no sense to me. I mean, and the thing about it is, I think, like, that's why I kind of like what kwesi's doing right now, because I feel like he's a logical guy. You know what I mean? Some of the things he's doing is showing me that he's a logical guy, man. That's all we asked for. I think Rick Spielman would have kept, if Rick Spielman still was our GM, Kirk was extended already, because he wanted to hold on to that so freaking much to show that, I'm telling you guys, it's gonna work eventually. It's gonna work eventually. You know what I mean? To where kwesi's like, bro, that shit is not working, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not working. I got the Cash App for the hat. Appreciate you, man. Just send me the email. I mean, send me the address. Hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, whatever you at, man. Send me your addy. I'll sip it out. Got you. Appreciate it too, man. Yeah, anybody want the hat, man? $25 Cash App. Y'all make sure I hit me up, or $25 super chat, man. Viking lifestyle. You already know, man. Y'all can go check the pictures out. We rocking and we rolling. You know what I'm saying? The squad. Hey, Too Evil to Hope, your hat on the way. You know what I'm saying? Day, your hat about to be on the way. Y'all make sure y'all repping that thing around town. Let's get it. I appreciate all the support though, for sure. All the love, man. All the love, man. We moving. But yeah, man. Let's get Kirk up out of here, man. Tremaine Edmonds would be an upgrade. Yeah, he would. He would. Edmonds would be a good upgrade at linebacker for sure. Absolutely. Appreciate you, Yogi. I got you. I got you. That thing out. That thing coming to you. That thing coming to you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you too, Evil, man. I really appreciate all you do. Appreciate that, man. You too, man. I appreciate everything you do. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Too Evil to Hope is going to be the reason that I'm gonna be doing this full time one day, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna have to work because Too Evil to Hope always gonna make sure he get my lunch. I mean, he looking out for the boy, man. I love it. I love it, man. Shout out to Too Evil for sure, man. Always showing love. Always showing love, man. I can't thank you enough. I can't wait until I hook up the soundboard, man. Too Evil gonna have his own special sound on this thing, man. I'm gonna hook it up. Hey, I told y'all I was getting. I don't BS, man. This thanks to y'all, man. People like Too Evil and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? It's thanks to y'all. Oh yeah, your hat coming day. You know that. Your hat on the way. Don't worry. Don't stress. You'll have it. You'll have it by Wednesday. I noticed, like, being that I'm down south, like, I noticed, like, when it goes up to, like, the last person I sent to in Minnesota, it took like 4 days, bro. USPS down here, bro. Like, them boy be tripping down where I'm at. I'm gonna tell you right now, they be tripping. They be tripping. But you, hey, you know I got you though. Like, fact, just know that it's on the way, bro. For sure. You know rap ain't gonna lie to you. You know. Rap, you the GOAT, man. This off season about to pop off. Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Dylan, man. You always show love too, man. A1, day one, baby. Appreciate you, man, for sure. Y'all keep me motivated. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all always give me courage, man. I had some guy hit me on Facebook the other day and was like, yo, I know you don't know me, but I found your page and I rock with you so heavy. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, that shit made me feel good. I mean, damn, Yogi with another cash app. Let's go. It says sent you 52 hat giveaway sponsored by Minneapolis Warriors. Okay. Yogi want to do a giveaway, bro. He sent 50 for a giveaway. So, hey, shout out Yogi in the building, man. Know what I'm saying? Yogi going extra tonight. My boy absolutely trying to do a giveaway for the hat. So you already know. What I'm gonna do. I got all of them right here. I'm gonna see if Yogi, if you still in the building. I don't know if you in the building still, but if not, I'm gonna reach out to you because what I might do, I don't want to do it tonight. We're gonna do it. We'll do it tomorrow. I'll jump on there tomorrow, but I got all of them though. We definitely giving away. We definitely gonna do some giveaways. They on deck. I got so many of these hoes, man. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, we Viking lifestyling out all year. Oh, Yogi, you there? For sure, man. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Like, for all the love, bro. For real. I appreciate you to the depth. I appreciate you to the depth. I mean, shit, I gotta figure what I'm gonna have to do, Yogi, though, man. I'll probably do it. I'll do the giveaway for sure on the next live because I want to do something where I can have some, like, people comment or something. We gotta figure out a way how I want to do it. You know what I mean? Unless you want to pick, unless you want to go ahead and pick who you want to give it to, man. You want to go through the comments. You let me know. You let me know, man. The show is yours, man. You let me know. Let's see. I posted your page on there. He came back and said he tapped in. Sick moment, man. Hey, for sure. Appreciate it, Dylan. Yeah, that's how we get it rolling, though, man. You know, y'all got to tell somebody about it. You know what I mean? Like, when y'all be surfing on the web and y'all looking at Vikings content, y'all got to say, man, go tap in with Triple P, man. Yogi said, make it fun. All right, for sure. I'm gonna do that. Man. What I'll do, man, I'll do something special on the next one, man. I'll wind up going live. But tomorrow, all right, so tomorrow's Monday. I'll wind up going live either tomorrow or Tuesday for sure. I'm gonna hook up my new soundboard. We'll do a giveaway. Man. I got the little wheel shit on my phone where we'll enter names. You know what I'm saying? We could spin the wheel. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, Yogi, though, man. That's love for sure, man. Appreciate you, bro. You don't understand. Rap, you the GOAT, providing us with literal days of content. Hey, for sure, man. Appreciate it, man. Y'all soften me up tonight, man. Y'all getting crazy in the comments in a good way, man. Appreciate you. Let's see. Low key, I'm trying to hop on one of these lives before the draft. Shit, you already know. You already know, AJ. Shit, just say no more. All you got to do is say shoot the link, bro. All you got to do is shoot the link. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. D said, do a show on free agents rap. I got a target for you all later. Hey, I will. I got you. I got you, man. We'll do that. Appreciate you, D, for sure. Appreciate you tapping in, man. You always supporting too with the comments and stuff. I got you. Rap, if you can instantly make one change on the roster, what would it be? Get rid of Kirk Cousins. Trade Kirk Cousins. You know that too evil. You know that too evil. That's a fact. First thing we doing, hey, Kirk, hey, bring. Hey, Kirk. Yeah, we only got one move we can make. Guess who it's for? You. You. Pack your shit, kids. We going home. For real. Take your ass back to Michigan shit or something. Do something. But you can't stay here. I wouldn't mind if kwesi signed Gardner Minshew. I mean, shit, hey, if we're using him as a bridge, I wouldn't mind either. Know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind either. I wouldn't mind. Like, why not? Why not? Hell yeah, PP 420. Is the draft on April 20th? Did they really do the draft on April 20th? Is the draft on April 20th this year, for real? That's crazy if it is. Like, motherfuckers gonna be high watching the draft. He's high end, backup at worst. Yeah, for sure. He actually played a good game this season too, when he had to step in for Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? He went head to head. He went head to head with Dallas, man. I watched that game on Sunday. That was a Sunday night game, I think. He played a good game. Kirk could stay. We need somebody to sweep up at US Bank Stadium after the games. He can make minimum wage. Hey, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. He's made enough money, man. He'd be all right. You know what I mean? Since you want to be so for the community with shit, you right, man. Pick up a broom. You know what I mean? Pick up a broom and a mop then. Because if I know he's doing that, I'm gonna make sure he damn got something to clean up. I'm gonna dump all my popcorn, my hot dogs, all that shit. I'm dumping it on purpose. I mean, all the heartache you put me through, you gotta pay for this shit, man. All the heartache you put me through, you gotta pay for this shit, Kirk. I ain't gonna lie, you ain't getting off that easy, Bubba. Hey, man, but I'm about to tap out of here, man. I've been on 2 hours, man. Hey, I'll go live again tomorrow night. I promise y'all, man. We're going to go live again tomorrow night. I'll do the hat giveaway for Yogi, man. Shout out to Yogi for sure. Shout out to Eva the Hope. Everybody who donated, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all to death. Y'all know y'all tap in tomorrow. I'm going to go live again tomorrow, and we're going to talk about it. Tomorrow, I'll go solo. We just going to talk for 2 hours, however long we keep on, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey. Appreciate y'all, man. Yogi said, keep an eye on the Cash App tomorrow. May get 3 more for the giveaway. Let's go. Hey, so he gonna have the whole Triple P family rocking the Viking lifestyle. I'm keep it real with you. Yogi gonna turn up and buy everybody a hat. So it ain't gonna be no excuse. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be no excuse for everybody that's in this chat to not have a Viking lifestyle hat, man. Because Yogi down there about to get it for all y'all. I mean, shout out Yogi in the building, man. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we gonna get there, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be on here tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with me, and stay tapped in with the boy for life, because we all family now, man, and we're going to get it rocking. The Vikings getting that Super Bowl soon. If they do what we say do, get rid of Kirk Cousins, man. Appreciate y'all. Holla at your boy.